What is up, guys? Saber Houdini here, and welcome back to Sand Land. We're in this brand new RPG from legendary creator Akira Toriyama. This feels like a proper tribute send-off for him. Sadly, he passed away earlier on in the year, so I don't know where things are going to go with a lot of his series, but damn if we can't just celebrate his life. And this was one of his final projects that he really felt passionate about. You know, I think the manga was going back quite a while, and I would assume he was trying to get an anime off the ground for a long time. But you know, the fucking huge popularity of Dragon Ball, it's kind of hard to do anything else, right? But it's Friday, we're getting into this. It's awesome. It's a new RPG, little anime inspired, and of course lots of tank combat, as you can see there. Excited. All right, nice, lovely jubbly. As we get closer to like what is the summer of E3, it's kind of cool. Yeah, this is like, yeah, I was right. It was like 2002 when the first manga happened, but here we are in 2024. That's how long it takes sometimes. But Bandai Namco have been just fucking banging them out, doing a great job with the anime games. I'm very happy. Yeah, lots of crazy news. 2K getting ready to show off a new Borderlands, possibly a new BioShock and Mafia. Jesus Christ. I'm hearing just stuff all over the place. Fallout coming to Fortnite, I think, along with Mad Max and what else? Pirates of the Caribbean. Anything got to do with desert, post-apocalypse, and then water, One Piece and stuff. So yeah, they're building up something good. Let's see if they can do it though. Another game came out today, Morbid, the Lords of Ire. Now you might have seen me a couple of years ago play a really cool top-down Bloodborne pixel art game called Morbid, the Seven Acolytes. Well, this is their sequel, and it's a full 3D Souls-like. So I might get around to that if we get a chance. Next week is just huge. We got Hellblade 2, boom, straight on there on Tuesday. Then also the same day, the System Shock remake is coming to consoles finally for like $30. Get it, please. If you like BioShock, this is where it all started. And also Paper Mario coming on the Thursday. Just weird days all around. They're coming out, and I think it's selling out as well. I don't know what's going on with Nintendo and physical editions right now. I don't know if they're just prepping for the Switch 2, but they're putting out like less than 1,000 physical units for some games, you know? It's like, thanks, but you do realize that there are people who still want to buy physical games out there. I think the physical market is not just drying up, they're refusing to fucking do it anymore. Because I don't think these things will ever go away, but as soon as these subscriptions and stuff disappear, or we start losing our licenses in our games, physical will come back in a big way. That's why records are still going. I've been telling people like, hey, if you like a certain series and you like box sets, pick them up while you can, because there's going to be a renaissance, and that stuff is going to be like gold dust, and it'll all come back. Right now, Blu-rays are worth nothing, but trust me, all that stuff will come back, because these subscription services are plateauing. They're not falling off yet, but they're plateauing, which means they've got as much customers as they can, you know, like 99% of them. So now they're trying to milk those people by upping the price instead of putting them on sale and getting that last percent of people, you know, which still could be a couple of million. You can see it with Game Pass, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, you name it. It's very simple business practice, and they're fucking it up. You put this stuff on sale, give away more 30-day. Actually, no, the trials, I think, although it does allow people to accidentally auto-renew, I think trials are bad taste. Just like how I feel about demos. Demos can be your best friend or your worst enemy. You can get that word of mouth out there and it's like, damn, that demo was amazing. Or you can get a demo that's too rich, too much free, and then they'll only play the demo. I did it with State of Decay. I'm guilty of that. I played State of Decay, gave you 45 minutes in a demo, and you could play the whole game if you want in that 45 minutes, and then just start again. And I did do that. But yeah, it did actually make me love the game. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so we're in here in Spino. We just got rid of our first enemy and got introduced to the new generals. We don't know the name of the big bad. It's like a weird child. But one of the generals tried to kidnap Anne. We saved her. We brought her back here. And we got some new buggies and battle buses. And we've got General Are helping as well. Which I think he might be connected to them. I'm not too sure. Let's see what's going on. I hope you're all doing well.
All right, then.
Busy. Yes. Alright. Let's see what's going on, girlie.
The reason I can be so sure they're from Forest Land.
Oh, Forest Land. I told you, it's not just all sand. We got lots coming.
is because I'm also originally from Forest
Dun
Land.
dun dun.
What did you say? You mean you're an illegal immigrant?
An illegal immigrant? I didn't realize they put it like that. Jesus. Yeah, poor old Sand Land. It would appear very much that Sand Land is only called that because the water's been completely sucked dry of the land by the evil king and the royal army.
What do you mean illegal?
Because we already found that they were compressing it down, don't ask how, and creating a ultra powerful mineral called aquanium, which is like aqua and uranium, or kind of like a hydrogen bomb, you know. Hey, proper, how's it going, dude?
Snuck in anyway.
Did you ever watch or read or do anything with Sand Land yourself? I know you're a big anime fan, and probably the same as me. I heard of it, but never really got a hold of the manga back in the day or anything. But this is really fun, you know. Bandai Namco just they fucking keep hitting it out of the park. This one's like a tank and mech combat, but there is some normal like punching the shit out of thing combat. I really enjoy it. Like it's nice, and there's a little town builder in there as well.
Come here on your own.
It was nice just to get it. I think it was like 50, where all the stuff over here is now 80, or all the new games, and that's enough. Jesus Christ, definitely makes me second guess some purchases.
I didn't.
But when these
friends
guys
came
aren't
with
afraid
me,
to put out a few
I was the only one who
$50 or
made it.
€50 games, I'm fucking delighted. I'm like, yes, please, thank you.
And what compelled you to take the risk of
Nice.
coming to Sandland?
Yeah, lots of good samurai stuff coming out. I love it. Used to be like the year of the samurai. You get maybe 1 or 2 games, or a Samurai Warriors or a Dynasty Warriors or something. Now it's like just keep the ball rolling. It's great. We're gonna have the Assassin's Creed. It used to be called Red, codename Red, but now it's Shadows. Looks pretty cool, right? I'm excited for it. That's like, to me, that's the last one on the bucket list. I don't care what to do after that. It was always like Egypt, you know, all those really fancy places, like an Aztec one and feudal Japan. To me, that kind of just seals the deal. I'm happy. People are all pissed off. They're trying to go after the Black Samurai. I'm like, of course they are. Jesus Christ almighty. We have this, if you spend more than 5 minutes on Twitter and you have this horrendous side of the older gamers giving all of us a bad name,
You're
you know.
trying to stage a coup d'etat?
He went after Helldivers. This dude went after fucking Stellar Blade. It was like, I'm cancelling my subscription, but he's like a Sony fanboy. I'm like, how the hell the fuck, stupid. And now they're trying to go after Assassin's Creed Shadows.
They are the ones who staged the coup
Like,
d'etat.
the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter what religion you aspire to. As time has gone on, they've kind of just sort of added in what they felt like, you know, that kind of way. We know that. So when it comes to you know, fucking thousands of year old entries, of course they're going to take some liberties. And it's Assassin's Creed. They've always taken some
over
liberties.
The government and
But it is still well known that Nobunaga had a slave that was his retainer that he probably trained, you know? Jesus Christ. It's not that fucking... There's even ancient depictions, the paintings of him in combat. Like, what more do these people want? They're pretending to be anti-woke, but they're secretly little racist fuckers, you know? That's what they're hiding behind, this woke, anti-woke shit. Well, we know, we can see it. We can see that shit. It's disgusting. It's the same with Stellar Blade. It's the same with all that stuff. They've already got an ulterior motive. They're claiming they want their booties and there's no censorship, but in actuality, they're not even playing the fucking game. They're little keyboard warriors. I hate that shit.
So
and
now
like, we'll have
we, the
Ghost of Tsushima
resistance,
2 probably next year.
country.
The first one was great as well. That got kind of slated as well because they were like, oh, an American studio doing a Japanese game, and then the island of Tsushima's mayor in modern day gave actual rewards and certifications to some of the members of the team, you know, making them official like Tsushima citizens and things like that, you know. It was really, really nice to honor them that way, because clearly these devs aren't just going around going, oh, I watched an anime or two, let's make an anime game or let's make a Japanese game. No, they go over there, they're taking photographs, they're scanning for 3D scanning, they're looking at things, you know. It's
What do you
we're
think,
far removed from the
General
90s
Arid?
where it was like, let's just appropriate this culture and that culture and go for it, you know. It's like, Jesus Christ, are we not far removed from that,
I'll
please?
admit, it does line up with
Goddamn
our
it.
intel on Forest Land. It's perfectly
So I'm going to
plausible.
play the shit out of it. It looks like it's going to be like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, where you can like swap between the characters whenever you feel like it. There'll be certain stories where they'll take over and it's like, hey, this is personal to their story, Yasuka. And then I think the female shinobi, I want to say her name is Naoke, maybe? I don't know. It's like, I'll have to wait for a pronunciation because I'll muck it up as always, you know?
I think so too.
Oh, damn.
The timing of all this makes total sense.
Yeah, like this is like Christmas for gamers. I can't help it. Even with E3 kind of gone, it still exists. So be good times. I know Xbox is going down the drain, but it ain't going anywhere. It's just all of those greedy, profitable
The wake of
COVID
Zayu's
days are
downfall
just
would be
coming
the
home to
perfect
roost.
time
That's
for
really
a
all it
rival
is.
nation to move against us.
Although they had a couple of years to readjust their profit margins, instead they thought that the money would keep flowing in. I'm like, okay. I can't believe how stupid some of these companies are, but that's just the way it is, you know. Shareholders want year-over-year profits, even though the economy is kind of getting squeezed right now.
But surely they
Stupid,
must
man.
realize the severe
Stupid.
consequences of such aggression.
And there was Rise of the Rowan from the Team Ninja guys. I just finished that up. That was really, really fun. It's kind of everything they've learned from the Neo games and Wolong kind of mashed together. A little bit of Assassin's Creed in there with the grapple hook from like Sekiro as well. And there was a nice glider. I enjoyed it. I think it's probably their best of the bunch. It goes by open world, but also mission based. You can pick male or female, and they're all fully voiced, and it's bollocks hard. And yeah, I really enjoyed that game. It had a couple of, you know, I feel like it's time maybe for them to move on, go back to Ninja Gaiden or something, because they really have peaked with the Souls-like stuff. Like, there's nothing really else they could do there besides a new graphical engine or something. But that's pretty peak for them. Well, we'll see where they go. Like, they're probably making mad bank off those games.
What? Impossible! Our entire supply was lost in that explosion 30 years ago.
We have one piece left. This kind of hydrogen bombs are getting us.
That's not so. The Lisa battleship was powered by Aquanium.
This guy, I can't not hear
And I
Bruce
bet
Campbell, I
good money
swear.
that Zayu's mobile fortress was as well.
I'm just waiting for him to say, my boomstick.
We kept them from taking the Lisa battleship's Aquanium. But if they loot the fortress,
I'll be damned. That's Zayu. Is there no end?
Is there any
to
cool
secrets
games
he's
you're
keeping
waiting
from his own
on
army?
yourself, Props?
I'm going back to the capital to request permission to mobilize the entire army.
I think that Crimson Desert, the Black Desert Online game, is coming out early next year. But they have like 3 or 4 big games. They have this cutesy little Pokemon thing. It looks awesome. It could be something to push Game Freak in the right direction. I still like me Pokemon, even though they're falling off a lot. But there's something about it. It's that one little nostalgic
And
side
to
of me.
ensure our ranks are
I
free
can't help
of
it.
moles.
I've never played Pokemon Go much though. I saw my nieces and nephew play it during the height of it, and I was like, yep, that's it for me. I couldn't even tell you how it works. Just Google Maps.
what about the Aquanium?
But it was huge, and it was what kind of brought IRL into the forefront for Twitch and stuff, you know. So we've a lot
That's
to
up
thank.
to you. Though I'd feel safer if it were in your hands.
I know there's a few carbon copy versions of it as well. Don't have to do any good.
Understood.
I just want Pokemon to move into the new generation, the Switch 2 and
No.
that.
It's my turn to share something.
There's a lot of big anniversaries coming up as well. 30 years of this, 30 years of that. So I'd say Pokemon will get a big remake for that on Switch 2. And then I think Resident Evil 1
you've
as well
collected
is going to get a
yourselves,
remake.
come speak with
Capcom are in this really steady flow now. Good for them. Like, it's definitely a lot of it using the old games and old licenses and that. But good on them. If they keep this going, like, that's just money in the bank. They can't really fuck it up, you know. I don't really see the need to
Would
remake
your
5
army
or
consider
6
joining
personally,
forces
but
with us, the
I think
resistance?
they're going to do it anyway.
I'm sorry, but I can't commit to that here and now.
Yeah, of course you can.
You're asking me to make a
Look
choice
at this
that would
little
affect
dude.
the entire nation.
We got
That
the
isn't
son
a
of the
decision
devil,
that can be
Beelzebub.
rushed.
But he reminds
In
me
any
of a
case,
Bart Simpson, Ash Ketchum.
I don't have the
where
authority
he's
to
a little
make such a
shit,
call.
but he's like a lovable shit where you're like,
see.
let's kick some ass, you know? Brings out the child in you. It's really cool. Yeah, you can go out and like punch stuff, and you can do a little bit of hand-to-hand combat, and he even has his little Super Saiyan mode, if you want to call it that, the power of darkness, where he just sets off really kick-ass explosions. But yeah, the meat is the tank combat as well. There's tanks, there's jump bots, there's cool little chubby mechs, and the booster comes out of a little port in the arsehole. It's so funny. But yeah, like Akira Toriyama has always loved making vehicles. Like if you know Dragon Ball, right? With the capsule core, he loved doing that. He's obsessed with round and bubble shaped buildings and vehicles. So I think this was him just feeding into that, making all crazy vehicles. Even the motorbike that you can use is pretty standard motorbike, but it has a bubble shield on it, and it's very reminiscent of some of the vehicles that Bulma would just pull up. You know, pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the little town of Spino. You help people out and they open shops. It's not, it's not too hands-on. I wouldn't say it's as far as like Ni no Kuni 2, which was very hands-on in the kingdom. But it's nice. It's just very clever use of side quests, and you come back, they join up and they open more shops and you can start. But it all feeds back into the tank upgrade system, which is extremely extensive.
Nice
You've
to
got
see you again.
hundreds, if not thousands of parts, and then there's paint jobs of each little intricate piece and decals and stickers, and it's like, holy moly.
Just my imagination,
The guys who
or
made
has
this,
the
that's
town
why I
gotten
kind of bring
more
up
lively?
Pokemon as well, is part of them is Ilka, which made one of the Pokemon remakes that weren't really received too well, but it's an interesting, they're kind of like a porting side studio in Japan. They made a lot of crazy stuff. They remind me of
yeah.
Sumo Digital.
I found something cool, so I'll share it with you.
And I think that even though that wasn't received too well, I think the Pokemon Company were already happy with them, so they've kind of splintered it off, and now they have a new company called Pokemon Works, and we'll see what becomes of that. So I think they've kind of probably taken a few employees or something. You see that a lot happening, no matter how many studios get shut down, which is cruel. They seem to hopefully find their feet pretty fast, or they start these side companies. I could tell you nearly every big name that has left a studio is now part of a side, even the Rockstar Hauser brothers who started all that back in the original GTA days, they're all doing their own thing, whether it's successful. Even Leslie Bennis was one of the big producers. So yeah, it's still thriving for now, but I could definitely see we're going to feel a massive pinch. Like the games keep coming, but we're going to feel that pinch even more over the next 2 years. It's not going to slow down. And you've got the big bastards like Take-Two and EA and Microsoft and Sony closing studios and then refusing to acknowledge them, which really disgusts me. Like, I know they can't really, they have to try and save face and not appear weak to the shareholders and investors, but it comes off weaker and crueler to not mention it. So recently there was a fucking financial call, as they do it. It's a big investors call that you get together. That's how we found out most of these rumors. But it was with Take-Two, and they were mentioning that GTA 6 is going to be fall of next year. I'd say September 2025 is a good call. They like that. They like the tail end of summer. I'm nearly sure GTA 5 was September or something like that. But yeah, they recently closed down the Roller 7. They made that Roller what was it, Ollie Ollie games, which are cute little indie skaters, and they also closed down Roller Drome, which was this awesome, really cool comic book style game where you were just fucking in a massive skating rink with guns and shooting all manner of bad guys and robots and stuff. That really should have found its legs. They even won awards and everything, but they refused to. They said, we cannot confirm nor deny that we shutter these studios. I'm like, hello? They're out on the fucking picket line, you dumb bastard. They're out there with their fucking CVs. Yeah, here we go. September 17, 2013. I remember that. It was wild on IGN. They were showing like bits of fighter jets and people were freaking the fuck out. And I would not be surprised if that's pretty close to when it'll come out next year. To the fucking date. That'll be huge. So you'll see a lot of games trying to move out of the way of that, which is fucking hilarious. I always love to see that scrambling. Yeah, so I'd say maybe September 19th would be a Friday of 2025. I would put money on that. Somewhere around there, I would put money on that. They said fall. It could obviously be December. People are saying it might even push into 2026 because they do love their delays. But I don't know if we go that far. Alright, this guy's got all these treasure maps, but I have not found a single ancient gold coin.
Bring me any rare items you find.
Yeah,
I'll
this
make
game
it
is
worth
like
your
Dragon
while.
Ball meets Mad Max. But as we said, there's lots of water, and we just heard of forest land. So it's not all just deserts. But it's really fun. Like, the map is pretty stacked to the tits. It's quite big. It's kind of reminds me of Horizon, where it's not too big. It's just perfect. You get to go around with all your little mechs, and there's a lot of optional ones as well. Let me see if I can talk to Anne. I've been trying to make some of them. Hello,
Do you
Anne.
need anything?
Little four-wheel buggies and hover bikes, and there was a battle bot as well. I don't think I can do it yet. Jump bot, yeah, dirt buggy. I was trying to do that. Rocket launcher. Some of them they've kind of not level gated, but story gated, so there's no need to overdo it. See, they said this is just one. These are just one of the main primary tank gone, and then the secondary engine, suspension. Like it's fucking wild. It's really cool. And you got that kind of very addictive Diablo style color coordinated loot, which is great for loot grinding and stuff like that if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah, here's a new hopper. We don't have that yet. We already have the jump bot. I'm happy with that. I'd like to get the dune buggy or the dirt buggy, and then there's the motorbike. You can imagine what that one's for. It's just from getting from A to B as fast as possible. It does have some machine guns on it though. And then the battle armor, we want to get that going. I think I bought some of it and then foolishly realized that I don't have the core part of it, and that's how they're story gating it. So you need the initial core. Everything else you can just make yourself, but that you can't. It's either hiding in a side quest for the side vehicles or for the story stuff. Yeah, they're quite clever. Alright. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can go. Usually when you've got all the bits, it'll say assemble, yes, and then you know you have it, but I think I'm missing this. Like, it looks like I could make that. I think I might have made it already. I'll have to get the core parts. It's all good. We'll continue with the
See you
story.
later.
I'm about halfway through. We got rid of our first villain, but it's now in true anime fashion just revealed the true villain, which I love it. Alright, talk to me, Sheriff Rao.
I've been thinking, rather than
There
just
it is.
talking.
Yeah, I'd love to see the new Bioshock. That's probably what I'm most excited for. Now that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has pretty much been... I actually got an ad for it just before I went live, which is so great to see. They said by the end of 2024. It might slip into 2025. That's okay. If you've never played Kingdom Come Deliverance, give it a shot. It's like Skyrim meets a massive fucking simulator. Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta keep this guy washed, keep your armor not bent out of shape or rusted. You know, it's so funny. It's got that just brilliant, sharp as a whip writing. Even though it's they're based out of Croatia and that. It's very kind of dry British almost humor. It's hilarious, like just getting pissed drunk, going around having fun. It's come a long way. I played it back when it first came out in 2018, and it was in rough shape, you know. It was crashing even on console, and I was like, okay, this is something that I'm not going to enjoy now. But when I went back and played it at the beginning of this year, and
There's something I should
just
show you.
fantastic. Now it still
come with me?
crashes, you know. They're convinced that they need to stay on the Cry engine, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is still on the Cry engine as well. And if you don't know, nobody is using the fucking Cry engine. That's Crytek's original engine that worked for Crysis and even Far Cry back in the day before Ubisoft stole it or bought it out. But yeah, that engine is, whew, you might get some beautiful vistas out of it, and Crysis still holds up and all that, but it runs like complete dog water, you know. Jesus Christ.
Sure.
But they
But
must
where?
have. I think it's Crytek must be based out of Croatia or something. So they're probably getting a massive license fee waived by the government or something. You know, that kind of way. So there must be a reason. And obviously, maybe they just know it as a proprietary engine. I get that, but it's
site of the
they're
great
definitely slowing them
aquarium
down. And I
explosion.
wouldn't be at all surprised if it was Jankums when it comes out. But we love the Jankums. You play with the Jankums. We used to call it Eurojank whenever you play those kind of old Greedfall games or Elix or Gothic, you know, those kind of games, or Risen. We call that Eurojank. We love them, but you know, everything's a little bit clunkier than everyone else, mainly because of the engines and how they do their thing. How's it going, Kaz?
Okay.
Hello. And fucking Dynamite as well. How's it going, lads? Jesus. Happy Friday. How we all doing? Just trying to kill the backlog. I fucking feel that. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid to start too much. I've been playing this little Souls-like called Another Crab's Treasure. It's on the Game Pass. It is so fucking good. Oh my god. It's so simple, right? It's like this little Pixar crab game, and then you've got difficult Souls-like combat. But it's not that difficult either. It's completely accessible, and they have an accessibility option where it's their version of easy mode, where the crab will walk around with a giant gun and one-shot everything. It's so funny. So how it works is, instead of shields, he's a hermit crab, so you pick up different shells, and that's how you block, right? But each shell has its own magic power connected to the shell. So it might be like a fizzy pop can, so he'll shake it and blast it all over the enemy. Then there's like a banana peel that you can eat in the middle of combat to recharge your health. There was a teacup. There was like a hot sauce top, you know, the little squeezy bottle ones, and he'll spin on it like a spinning top and kick ass. It's really cool. There's like so much, and the writing is hilarious. Obviously there's crab puns, like instead of "oh my fucking god," he says "oh my shucking god," and then he says like crab instead of crap. But outside of those little kind of funny / cringy, there's just really good writing as well. It's really good. Another crab's treasure. It's kind of a play on one man's trash is another man's treasure. Give it a shot. Even if you don't like Souls-likes, give it a shot. It's quite open as well. Like, I'm not that far into it, and it's on the Game Pass. Game Pass is still fantastic, but I think it will prove, just like Netflix, that it's going to kill its own business. It's going to eventually cannibalize itself. All of these subscription services are going to be turned into one giant cable service. You're going to get like 6 of them in the one thing, and it'll be like $80. Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max are already in talks of combining. So yeah, they can't get anyone else into the fucking thing. So now it's time to offer them all up together. And it really is just going to be like buying cable that was 10 years ago. All the cable cutters are like, oh fuck, I'm paying $90 again like I was for cable back in the day. Isn't that just the fucking way it is? They're still good services, but I think we could all agree you get about a week or 2 out of them. You'll binge one show that you're excited for and watch a few more bits, and then there's no use for them.
Then why didn't you ever consider asking?
That's how I feel. I'll wait for a show like with The Mandalorian. I'll buy that month of Disney Plus, watch that, watch a few bits, and then not re-up it at all.
I didn't want to try.
And then I bounce between them. I honestly keep Amazon Prime the most because of Twitch and the Amazon Prime delivery stuff, which doesn't really help us over here. We don't get day and date, but it does as good as it can, I guess. How are you guys doing?
You made it past
so yeah, Fallout coming to Fortnite. I think they're going to go full post-apocalyptic desert, so I would see Fallout, Mad Max, One Piece, and Pirates of the Caribbean. What else? I'm trying to think other desert stuff.
The desert gets awfully chilly. Take precautions to ensure
oh,
you don't
these are
lose too much
still
body.
pretty low level.
I guess it
This
gets
game is
cold
fun
so
as hell.
fast at night
And the
because
ads
there's
will
no
come back.
moisture.
Yeah, oh jeez, they're already there. Looks like we're going to this big crater. And this is where one of the, it's like a hydrogen bomb, but they're calling it aquanium, as in aqua uranium. Uranium fever. Oh, I think we gotta jump this, don't we? Yoo-hoo!
These demons will be just
Nice. Nailed it. Like a glove. Alright, let's see what happened here. Jesus. This is not a nuclear warhead. I just had Taco Bell. Goodbye. Who needs a cherry bomb for a toilet when you can just have a post-Taco Bell world? We're living in a post-Taco Bell world.
This is worse than I expected.
But yeah, Dune. Yes, dude. I guarantee you Dune will come. You'll have Zendaya. Shawty came back as Mary Jane, so they'll put her in there again. And Timothy Chalamet.
No way.
Chalamet.
You mean Aquanium did all of this?
Yeah, I've actually, I haven't bought any skins in a long time. I was waiting. I want that power armor. It's going to look gaudy and fucking chunky, but screw it. Hell yes. Dude, they're trying to put ads in the video games now.
It caused a massive
I don't mind if there's a little ad for
that
another
obliterated
game
everything in the
of
area.
that series or from the same publisher or whatever. Anything else is just going to seem weird, you know? The consoles have had ads for quite a while. It'd be out like Super Bowl or Mountain Dew, whatever the fuck. They already did Dune, did they? I couldn't tell you, dude. You guys are like an encyclopedia, you and Bernie. It's like, how do you know this stuff? Are you on the team? And if so, I'm gonna put a blindfold on your fucking eyes and shoot you out back. If I ever find anyone on that epic fucking development team, I'm telling you, firing squad. Shit.
Was the
I've never seen a company just destroy their own fan base. They got Doja Cat. Have you heard this? Doja Cat, secret little Fortnite fan. She's been pissing and moaning about the chains of Hades. That's so funny. Jeez, if she's not getting radically fucking talking about Sam fucking she's like a activated 17-year-old. You can't tell if she's gonna go neo-Nazi or fucking sex crazed. You know, you don't know which way she's gonna go, but she's almost there. Start talking about fucking what's that dude? Sam something.
I wanted you to see for yourself just how dangerous
Sam Hyde.
Aquanium is.
One of those dudes. One of those fucking
That
morons.
sounds like a perfectly good reason, doesn't it?
Now she's like talking about Fortnite.
Really?
Like, yep, that's a 17-year-old brain right there, trapped in the
You're
body
a
of a
pretty
cat.
tough human,
Hey,
though.
yeah.
What are you scared of?
I don't like that she shaved her
Having to
head
face
though.
up to this
God damn it.
irreversible crime of mine.
Some lady, it works on
By
some ladies,
myself.
but for the most part, it's like
But I'm glad we
No.
came.
no.
Now I'm all the more certain that Aquanium
Zendaya and
technology
Timothy
is
Chalamet.
too
Yeah, I don't know
dangerous
which one
for
is it.
humans.
Chalamet, Chalamet,
Yeah.
Shallots. He
bread
might be
guy
named after a
wants to get
great
his hands on
onion
loads
chain.
of
I
it
don't
for
know.
Something.
Those
A
Dune movies are
single
pretty good, but
Aquanium
I still don't
capsule
think
did
they
what
hold
we
that much
see
of a
here.
candle
He'll
to
be
that
completely
fucking
unstoppable
batshit
if he gets
crazy
his hands
version
on any more.
that David
no.
Lynch did.
But then, how will I save my father?
I love that movie. It's so batshit.
Father?
The really ancient first kind of CGI with the shield stuff, the creepy monsters they created.
I mean,
It was awesome.
That's enough.
The new ones are
chit-chat.
great, but you know everything is just so cinematic and as least dialogue as possible. Look at the new Mad Maxes and John Wick and any Ryan Gosling movie. About 30 lines of dialogue. Fucking George Miller himself, he comes out. Dialogue gets in the way of the kabooms and the bar, the boom, the bar. I'm like, what's the story then? Well, this guy strapped a guitar to his nutsack. Every time he jisms, it bursts in flames. Okay, I'm sold. That's all you have to say.
Ask.
That's all you have to say.
The names.
No, they're saying Furiosa seems to be pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna hit those high notes of Fury Road. Holy shit, was that amazing! No one gave a fuck about Mad Max. It was all about the little
General
dudes.
Krawo.
Witness me. But yeah, I think Chris Hemsworth is gonna bring this one down. Apparently, he's getting his Hollywood Hall of Fame
So you've
star
heard of me.
lately.
Guess
Good
I
for
am
him. I
pretty
finally have a
popular.
reason to go to Hollywood so I can piss on his star. That guy he's not an actor, he's a caricature. Somebody fucking birthed him out of a Chuck E.
So this is
Cheese
the Forest Land Army's
fucking
general?
leftover cheese it on the ground with the gum underneath the kid's table and then just said, hey, he's a man. He's a man, he's a Thor, he's a thing. He's a fucking Ghostbusters dude. Oh fucking Jesus. He's actually unceremoniously
You know who I
pissing
am.
his career
Let's cut to the
away.
chase.
He gets more chances than
I'm
anyone.
gonna need you to hand over that Aquanium.
I would have
to-
expected of Chris Evans coming off the Human Torch, but he seems to be just doing the odd rom-com to pay the bills. But Chris Hemsworth's like, don't mind me. What are you doing there with that plunger? Just flushing my fucking career down the fucking drain. Okay, good for you. Keep going.
first time seeing
Cheers,
a
Chris.
demon up close.
Cheers. Go back to fucking home and away in Australia, dude.
Orders are a
Christ.
pain.
Ah.
Wish you and I could have gone head to head.
Plus a prequel this far along. Yeah, do you know what I'm starting to see, Kaz? There's that much production and money being put into sets and all that. I think they're secretly filming prequels, sequels, and TV shows inside of these other movies. Because how the fuck did they get that all together? That would have been right smack dab in the middle of them filming Dune 2. I think didn't they say they used the actual
I'll take you on anytime,
clips.
anywhere.
that happened and put it into the movie? I thought that was pretty cool. And yes, I like chicks with shaved heads. No, I mean, we've had Sinead O'Connor here for a long time until she sadly passed away, so it works. And don't get me wrong, Natalie Portman.
Don't move.
Natalie Portman
I'll give you another
in
warning.
V for Vendetta. But that's Natalie Portman, though. I would let that woman do ungodly things to me, you know? Shit! Oh, good God. That bit when she did SNL and she came on and did this fucking nasty rap, I'm like, who this? Who that?
Old man.
What's
eat,
going on with my
and
penis?
Don't bite your tongues.
Bunk cyber. No, missed it. Dodge that shit. No horny bunks for me. Hell no. Instant transmission. You can't hit me with that. I mean, the Mad Max IP is insanely good. It really is. Holy shit. Like, people forget the first one is like the 70s.
Oh,
We wouldn't
I
have
said don't move.
such cool things as Waterworld, right? I love Waterworld. I don't care. It's so bad it's good. I
Almost
don't
had
care. Fucking Dennis Hopper chilling with an eye patch for most of the movie, burnt solid into a crisp. He looked like a chicken nugget. It fell on the ground and was kicked around for a bit. It's such a good bad movie. I don't care. It almost crippled the whole studio and everything. All right, we got our next general. This guy, General Krawo. Oh, damn. Way to go, dumbass. Way to go. There's a lot of death in this, man. They're not afraid to, but it's still kind of kid-friendly. So they never ever say the word death or kill or anything. But he just shot a demon in the head there.
That was reckless even for you, Prince.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, looking like Johnny Bravo.
Where's Beelz?
I love Waterworld saying, yes! Dude, every article I've ever read about that shits on it completely. It almost bankrupted the studio. It's the biggest pile of shite. But still holds some records, like the biggest water tank created for a movie. And I love it. I think it's awesome. It's got a little sexiness in it, you know. We've all had that kind of deserted island, Blue Lagoon fantasy. Come on now. Come on. And Kevin Costner just being an absolute bastard the whole movie. It's great. It's fucking great. It's awesome.
Anyway, where are we?
There's something about it. It'll always be just like... I put it up there with like things like Judge Dredd and that. You know, that kind of quintessentially 90s stuff.
Ruins, it looks
Fuck
like.
it.
I never thought all
Shit
of
slaps.
this was under our feet.
We don't have time for sightseeing.
I'd love to see them bring that back, but they never would. I remember going to Universal Studios. Yeah, dude. That was like a big thing, right? There's a couple of movies that they took like that. What was the one you guys
General
might know? I
Krawo
wouldn't.
and his
Where it's
troops can't
the
be all
subway
that far.
blows up and then the train slides down and it looks like it's going to hit you when you're going by. I've never been. But I've always wanted to go to those interactive stuff. I can't really do roller coasters, which sucks because fucking motion sickness. It just fucks me up. I'll
Let's
pass
find
the
a way
fuck out.
out before we're
I'll
spotted.
vomit, then pass out, then wake up and vomit again. Just the inner ear thing. But that kind of stuff, that interactive stuff, I'd love that. That's like being on a movie set. It's from a movie called Earthquake. Okay. I thought it might have been. I'm like, was that something like Die Hard with a Vengeance or something? There was a lot of crazy stuff. That's another
Wow,
movie
all
that people
this
don't
just
talk
under our
enough about.
feet.
It's like, come on. Like, we know the first
Looks
two
like
Die
ruins.
Hards are
Human ruins
amazing.
from long ago.
But Die Hard with a Vengeance.
don't
I
think
remember
we can
playing
get
a
back up from
PS1 game of it. Samuel Jackson like
explore it.
steals the fucking show in that movie. Fucking good movies. Where are they now? You don't get as many action movies now, sadly. Gotta wait for the next the fuck's that dude's name? No, it's gone now. Shit. The dude from like Geostorm. What was it? Jared Butler. He's just been shiting out really crappy movies, man. God bless him. He'd do anything for a paycheck, that lad. He'd take on a giant post-apocalyptic Klondike bar for a paycheck, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Jared Butler? He's not the worst, but yeah, Greenland, the Olympus Had Fallen. He's working on another one now, I heard. Another disaster movie. Where is it? And talks to Reteam for action adventure Empire State. So it's going to be like a giant something hostage situation in the Empire State. They won't allow them to film there. I doubt it, right? Yeah. I kind of like some of those movies, man. I'm shitting on them, but even some of the Rock's one, like San Andreas. I don't know. I like a good disaster movie. They're good for eating popcorn. That's about it. You know, you're not going to learn anything, but shit if you don't have a bit of fun. I like disaster movies. Day After Tomorrow. Nice. Jeremy Irons, one of my favorite actors. Hell yeah, him and Liam. Jerry Butler's like the Nicolas Cage of action flicks. It's getting there, right? Yeah. Nicolas Cage is
The road goes
pulling
on
his
to the
career
other
out of
side,
his ass. That's
but
pretty
we sure
impressive.
can't.
Holy shit. Dare I say it, some of these kids
Guess we
actually
should
have
find
a little
another
bit of
way.
respect for him. I'm trying to think like when Nicolas Cage's career started to go a bit lopsided. Because nowadays you look back at The Rock and Con Air and that, and these kids think it's cringy and they're crap, and I'm like, no, that is 90s god tier action. I don't care what anyone says. The closest thing to like American versions of those badass kung fu movies, you know. But yeah, where did it fall off? I don't know. Probably when he started doing that next movie. Remember that? He was like a fucking magician who could see a little bit into the future. It's fucking stupid. And then there was the Alien movie, Knowing. Those were rough. But the National Treasure movies were okay. Like a poor man's fucking. It was a weird time, you know. We were getting like Pierce Brosnan stuff, and then we were getting National Treasure and Da Vinci stuff as well. A lot of that kind of stuff coming out. Like Tom Hanks trying to be an action movie star. Oh, good luck with that. Jesus Christ. No, I can't see that. Not in a million years. But yeah, that was a funny time. I like Nicolas Cage, you know. Yeah, it's because of a lot of those movies. for sure. But every now and then there's some great ones, like Drive Angry is awesome. I think it was kind of known as Drive Angry 3D. Just a random little
Seriously?
badass,
The
barely any
bridge is
dialogue,
out?
fighting the devil.
Could we get over?
There's one
if
very
we built up
famous
some
scene
speed
where
on that slope?
he's fucking a prostitute.
Because
Actually, I think
of
she's
the
a
light.
barmaid, but she might
Sure.
as well be the way she's carrying on. And these two demons break into the room, and he's like mid fucking the shit out of her. He's still railing her, and she's like, "Oh fuck yeah, oh!" And he just pulls out, and he's still got like a cigarette in his mouth. Pulls out 2 guns, starts killing them, and he like flips around, and he's still doing different sex positions with her, still fucking the shit out of her with his pants on, you know, just fucking raw dogging it, killing these dudes. And all you see is her bare ass. It's one of the funniest fucking movies ever. Holy shit! It's just a weirdly good movie. I even like his Ghost Rider stuff, but that started to sink. Wonder, can I use the jump bot here? Yeah, Drive Angry, huh? Bad name for it. Nothing got to do with that at all.
Here we
It's
go.
more like random dude killing some demons. Honestly, it was kind of like Ghost Rider all over again. Lopsided, yeah, that was it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But at least he's still kind of going, doing his thing. Not a whole lot, but I even watched that Wally's World, that mixed up Five Nights at Freddy's kind of rip-off. And he does not have like a single line of dialogue in it. It's so weird. He just chugs this like Mountain Dew energy drink and then kills a whole lot of stuff. Kind of badass, honestly. If we could just get that director to make the FNAF stuff. I know FNAF 2 is coming. Hell yeah. What I'm seeing now is a lot of these movie studios are heavily getting into making games. So there's hope. You know, Blumhouse, who did kind of a lot of resurgence of horror movies. Blumhouse, whatever they're called. They're making insane amount of games.
Wow,
Now this
high
Jason
clearance.
from Friday the 13th universe.
The
You
underground
never know
just
where that
goes
will go.
on and on.
I probably would see all the killers go to Fortnite. We have Michael Myers already. Jared Butler, yeah. Go with anything, yeah. Tom Hanks' best action hero scenes were Vietnam scenes from Forrest Gump, right? Jesus. Something bit me. What a great movie, holy shit. It's still classic. I watched someone watch it on Twitch, like I don't know what is going on, but full out, the whole fucking movie. Renfield. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet, where he plays like Dracula or something. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I need to. Is that the one with that other dude in it? What's his name? The Beast from X-Men, Nicholas Hoult or whatever. Nice. Nice. There's hope. There's hope out there. I think a lot of the American action hero has been replaced with
At least that
Asian
was sort of
cinema,
fun.
and I'm here for it. I am here for it. As long as they don't do American remakes of too much. Like, we don't talk about the American Oh Boy.
Well,
Oh, it should have been called Oh Boy. Oh Boy.
at least that was sort of fun.
Nice. I like these little dungeons. We might get some goodies in here. Hopefully there's no over encumbrance. Have you guys been playing any of the Fallouts, going back and playing them with all the show and that? They did a good job on the show, I think. You know, it's probably overrated like everything else. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. I think they did a good job. Could have been a lot worse. I think the best way of going with that is absolute like goofy comedy type thing, you know? It's the only way it'll work. If you get that. If they went, you know, The Last of Us with Fallout, I don't think it would work. I just don't. It's too ridiculous. The superhumans literally wear old jock straps that they've found inside their lip to hold their lip up because they've been mutated that much they can't speak. So, yeah, like Fallout's always been a little comedy. Like listening to the Master talking the old plastic ones, and even Mr. House in New Vegas. We should be getting some remaster remakes here shortly of those.
That was sort of fun.
That's why they're only messing with Fallout 4. But yeah, we don't talk about Bethesda too much. Jesus Christ. I enjoyed Starfield, and I'll go back when the vehicles are there and the shattered space is there as well. But you know, we're so long on the tooth now that that engine has been showing its age since Oblivion. That game really pinpoints the load screens and everything. You really can't do much of any actions in that game without being greeted with a load screen. Just to the point where you had to find your own shortcuts, so you wouldn't go near any of the maps to fast travel. You would use separate things. Wasn't so bad then, but I enjoyed it. It's kind of like it takes ideas from everything and does like a 4 out of 10 job of them together and mix it all together. You know, like it's not Everspace, it's not Elite Dangerous, but there's a little bit of combat, space combat there. And it's not Fallout and it's not Skyrim, it's a little bit of both. It's okay. The way I look at it, might be just giving them a break, but the way I look at it is it's their first game in that IP, you know? Think back to like Daggerfall, think back to fucking, you know, maybe even just Fallout 3, you know? Fallout 3 had a great story, but everything was green. We'll see how things go. To do a remaster. I think just a lot of those days are gone. We have to kind of let go of them, because I didn't enjoy Fallout 4 that much. I thought it was beautiful, but there was just so much dedication to base building. Even in the DLC, I felt ripped off by in the season pass, and the story was ass water. Just for me, anyway. But the moment-to-moment gameplay was still there. What I did miss is how much cool writing they used to do for the vaults and things like that little tiny village run by children, little lamplight and that. Like, you just won't see that anymore. And that comes down to individual writers, and that's a wider problem in the industry where nobody can write a good game anymore. It's fucked up. Baldur's Gate 3 though seems to be pretty good. Everyone was happy, but was it good writing or are they just happy with the horniness? I can't tell. I can't tell. Everyone over on the Sony and Microsoft side is like are chasing MCU writing, and it's horrendous. It's bad comedy, and then implanting fucking bullshit, and then you're left with next to no writing, paint by numbers, baby stuff. Don't kill anybody. Don't say anything controversial. Don't fucking have any consequences to any action. Just be paint by numbers, and it's like fuck. They're so beautiful. Spider-Man 2 and God of War and fucking Horizon. They're so boring. They're beautiful but boring. Christ.
We might be in trouble.
Where's the consequences? Where's the fucking tension? Where's anything?
I'm starting to think we'd have been better off fighting the Forest Land Army
Something happened
instead.
with Sony during The Last of Us Part 2. The internet really hated that moment, and it scared them rotten. They will not write anything. That was their bravest game. Did it pay off? No. Was it well executed? No. But the graphics were amazing. The story just needs trimming and proper timeline movement, you know, like proper structure. That's more of an editor and a big egoed Neil Druckmann choice, you know.
What are you doing, Prince?
But what's there is it's really brave, trying to tell the idea of revenge from both sides, two people on the same coin, you know, that kind of way. I thought that was awesome.
Time to throw down.
That was really brave. It just didn't work out, and I'd rather them take brave risks like that and fuck up than make the same paint by number stuff. Like half the kids are just playing Spider-Man. They don't care anyway, so they're fine with that. But turn that into all of your franchises, and you're driving people away. Like Jesus Christ.
Quiet.
How do you get Dada Boy right? You know, the God of War 2018, and then Ragnarok is like a shell of itself. It's sad.
I see. You guys are scared too, aren't
Honestly, if God of War 2018 launched now, even though it's like 6 years later, it would probably get cancelled, because he's a bastard of a dad. He's like the definition of an absentee deadbeat dad. Like to the point of him beating his own child, you know? I'm like, Jesus Christ. But it makes sense, because Kratos was always a bastard. He was always a bastard. Like, everything he did his whole life was his own miserable choice, you know? He was a coward that couldn't die, so decided to make a pact with the devil, you know? It's a cowardly move. Accept defeat. Someone else beat you. But now we're stuck with Dada Boy, and now he has, like, a wife he can't get back, a child he can't get back, but a child he has, and resents him and blames him for everything else. But then Ragnarok comes around, and I'm like, what is this? It was like senile old man letting the child run the place. Just, I don't know. What the hell happened there? Made me so sad. But we'll see where it goes. I think they're going to remake those as well. That's Sony's MO now. If it don't work, remake it. Microsoft are... Honestly, I think they probably just need some new management. Like, Phil Spencer has done all he can. He's kind of raised them up out of the gutter and put them back in there. Yeah. I think just Game Pass was not the right play. They're always too late to the fucking party with it. They went for the Netflix model when Netflix was always showing signs of
They must have been
shrinking.
so scared of me that they ran off.
honestly, it could still continue. They just need to go the way of, like, don't put the big AAAs in there. But they're going to do that with Call of Duty. We'll see. My idea was give them a year. Give Game Pass one more year. Because they're trying to get like 110 or 100 million people in that by 2030. They're currently at 35 million, which is still not that bad. But yeah, you're talking, possible 300% increase. Like,
sure,
come on.
If you say so.
So
Let's find the exit
I would say
already.
give them a year. If they get the new Gears in there, the new Call of Duty, all of these first party stuff, the brand new Obsidian, Skyrim Killer, Avowed, all of this stuff. If that doesn't change the needle, if you're not getting 20 million plus new subscribers, then it's not worth it. The problem is not the number. It's that these people aren't retaining their subscription, and they evolve through people leaving auto-renew on, And a lot of companies thrive off of that, like Amazon, all of them expect you to forget to turn off auto-renew, or you just go, fuck it, leave it on, kind of thing, So they get you in the door with a free trial, they get you in the door with maybe like $1 for a month, or $7 for a month, and then you forget about it, Most of us aren't like that, though, but yeah, I'm talking about the 100 million kind of people who just, the moms and with the kids who have 2 accounts for no damn reason and all that stuff. But they can see, like, all their choices. Raising the prices little by little is a bad idea for Netflix. The password sharing stuff is going to be the death of Netflix and Disney Plus. I know it seems ridiculous, but what you're doing is you're trying to squeeze more out of the
couldn't
people.
fit through that crack.
Hey, Yan. This reminds me of when we found that Don Terra note.
Making another Kung Pao. I would love that so much. Fallout Engine links the load screen to your freaking FPS. Yeah, holy shit! Like, people always talk about jacking up the FPS, and they're like, "Well, we can't do that because it speeds the game up." How are we still here? It's like, here's your 60 frames, here's your 120 frames, and you're just running around the wasteland. Fucking Benny Hill music playing, Jesus. More retention, yeah, exactly, yeah, and then bow out, exactly, yeah, that's exactly how I see it as well. So that initial bump of 5 million, 10 million, whatever they'll get for Call of Duty, how do you turn that into multiple year customers? You can get that initial thing, but the thing is, they're trying to hedge their bets against people just putting that down payment of $60, $70 for the game. But the problem is that is not really sustainable either, because that is that first initial couple of months of like, wow, look at all that money. And then there's the used game market and all that. I don't know. There was always talks of them doing a digital used game market, but that won't work either. It's a disaster. What they should have done is said, fuck you GameStop and Electronic Boutique and all those, and started their own trade-in system, because they're the fucking makers, Why didn't, like, the Microsoft stores, or why didn't they just buy GameStop or something, or buy any of those guys? Because they could make, someone would buy a game for $60 and trade that in and sell it again 10 times over,
Yeah,
but that was still not
sometimes
sustainable
I can hear
because
what the animals and
GameStop
bugs are
were
saying.
greedy bastards. They're still going in America, but Europe, they are gone. They are all, not just Ireland or Britain, they are gone out of Europe. And that's a big market. That's a big fucking market.
It's like we can understand each other in a weird way.
And now they can't even put their stocks up because they're being used right now as one giant rug pull over and over again. The dude came back and he's trying to pull the same stunt again. It's so funny. Why do these companies feel the need to go public in the first place? If they stay private, all that revenue goes to them, but they think that initial opening gets them their hundreds and hundreds of millions, but then it's gone. The issue is that none of them have a proper business outlook. They have the same plan, which is profits, keep their investors and shareholders happy, and year-over-year profits, even if it's a percentage. So if you have a good year, and because of something like COVID, a couple of good years because people are at home playing more, how can you replicate that? You can't. So instead of adjusting and saying, we will allow for a 10 to 15% year-over-year loss because of everybody going back and doing this and that. They don't. They go, no, we want more profits, more profits. And it doesn't make any sense.
Communicate with
So they
animals?
sack everybody,
Just
close
like Prince's
stores,
older
shrink
sister,
markets,
Lily.
raise prices, and then they go bankrupt. Who would have saw it coming? Oh my god, it's like fucking Macaulay Culkin and or surprise Pikachu face. We all saw it
She
coming.
had a similar power as
Your
well.
business 101 degree needs to go in the fucking shredder. because you're not looking at the markets that you're part of, you know? It's just stupid. If a dumbass like me, a simpleton Irishman, can fucking figure out, you know, why can't they? Why can't they? Because they can't see the forest from the trees. They can't. Put your shit on sale, lower prices, lower fucking cost. It's not that bloody hard.
No secret doors
Stop
either, huh?
hiring more CEOs. Stop hiring more executives. You're paying out the wazoo of morons doing the same job. Or
Wait,
no
yes.
job.
Your sister's name is Lilith?
Like, look at Sony now. They didn't just get one new CEO, they got two. And Microsoft split Phil Spencer into 3 people. And what the fuck is he doing, you know? He was fine where he was. Nintendo, although the Japanese way is old and full of honor, and I'm surprised they don't commit like business seppuku every now and then, but they have the right way of doing it. He immediately, instead of being dishonorable and showing disrespect for his company, he took a massive wage, like millions of dollars wage decrease. But the Americans would never do that because they would rather golden parachute, cut and run. Like, they got Activision Blizzard. It's going to cost them everything, probably the whole Xbox division, and they gave Bobby Kotick $370 million of a golden parachute, as if to say, thanks, there you go. Imagine giving that man that money. He doesn't deserve $37. He doesn't deserve a used condom wrapper. He's a piece of shit. That guy should be in jail. Fucking hell. And then they go and shut down 3 or 4 studios that easily, at $370 million, could have kept them alive. They could have made Evil Within 3 and Hi-Fi Rush 2 and don't even get me started on the stupid choices. I know it was part of the sale, so they couldn't do anything about it. If they pulled out of the sale, they would have lost something to the tune of like $2 billion or something. You get a percentage of it as a way of like it's like a pull-out game guarantee or something. So if the deal falls through, they still get money. It's so twisted. It's so twisted.
Yeah.
It's like, you think it was for like lawyer expenses and stuff. It's like, nope. It's just you enter into those agreements. I think the Activision Blizzard deal will pay off. It already kind of is. It's going to take 10 plus years, and I don't think the Xbox brand as we know it will survive. It's going to end up going the way of Steam Deck and then eventually just a digital marketplace. It'll go the way of Sega. It will. It really will. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just we're going to be looking back at the Xbox 360 days and the old Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Xbox and Bill Gates standing beside them. That's going to feel like a distant memory. And it's sad. You don't want this competition to go away, especially it being the only American side of stuff too. It's very important because everything else we have is on the Japanese side, which is fantastic. I get it. But you need that. You know, variety is the spice of life. You need that competition. You don't want those guys just becoming a monopoly, you know, with Switch and PlayStation, because it's only going to create another PS3 greedy Sony or, you know, Nintendo thinking they can continue to get away with some of the shitty practices. Nintendo are so lucky that they have, you know, doubled down and tripled down with things like Zelda, Legend of Zelda, and Mario, and all these tentpole titles, you know. They're very clever. Like, PlayStation could have done the same thing with Spyro and Crash and anyone else, and instead they fumble big there, and they don't have a single mascot that you can put your hand on and say, yep, that person is thriving. We still have that. Maybe Ratchet and Clank, maybe. Would you? I wouldn't go out there and go, yeah, that's a Sony product, you know. Like, they used to say, like, Sackboy, he's long since dead. We haven't had Little Big Planet 3 since, I don't know, 2015 or something.
That's funny.
Uncharted
Your
2016 was
sister
the
has the
last
same name
game.
as my mom.
Even Metal Gear Solid, like, that's just in flux. It's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Konami running that shit into the ground.
What?
So I don't know. Times are weird. There was a very simple exploding market in video games. All they have to do was sit back and count the money, but they continue to piss in their own pie over and over again, and I don't get it. Like, we're making all this money, everything's
No
fine.
use.
Let's
I can't find an
introduce
exit
shit.
anywhere.
Let's try sell some shit.
And what's your father's name, young lady?
I don't get. Yeah, this is what we want to know. We know that she might be royalty. I mean, this necklace.
Why do you want to know
Come
that?
on, it's time to come clean, Anne. You're clearly
Don't
Princess
worry.
Anne or
Just
something.
tell us.
It's either the king or a general
Jam.
Jam? No, you're lying. His name is Jam.
Wait, isn't the king of Forest Land named Jam?
Oh, so there's another king. I thought the king was just the king of the entire place. So he's only king of Sandland. I'm actually glad because he looks like if Killer Bean was an evil Italian king, you know? He has the little weird porn stash / fucking Chris Hansen special.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Bred in prison.
Did I
to my
see
father.
fucking
fighting
Gideon
to
is
free
back
him.
and he's doing like catch a predator stuff? What the fuck? I don't know how much you'll go with that kind of stuff. Oof.
I knew it. You really are.
The only way they
Fiend
work is if you're
Princess
actually
Lilith's
working with the
daughter.
cops. Otherwise you're just, you know, semi-cancelling these people, but they'll never see the fucking hand of the law because all that evidence can't be used then. It's a weird one. Chris Hansen ran into the same shit. Like all these creepy bastards, and it was like some of them eventually used to get cops waiting outside, but I don't know how much it actually held up in court.
What? My mother was a fiend?
Oh, she was.
Hold
She
on.
was fiending
Your
for it.
father's King Jam?
King
You're a
Jam?
princess?
Are we going with this? See, I told you. So I told you she was a princess. I could tell.
Dummy!
She's got
You
them
just had to
that
raise
royal,
a
that royalness about her. Dummy. I want to know what these centipedes are all about. They're like scared of them.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you again.
They're like ancient, creepy centipedes or something. There's got to be a mama centipede.
I knew it. That's the same power Lady Lilith had.
Lady Lilith. This guy here, Thief, I call him Turnip Boy because of his hair. He's actually a monster as well, just by the elves. I know it's kind of mean. Demons, monsters, fiends, they're all interchangeable. That's what's going on in this world.
Uh-huh.
He's fucking hilarious,
And
man.
I
He runs
knew
around
you
collecting
smelled
stuff.
weird for some
And he
reason.
Naruto runs everywhere. He might look like an old, decrepit Santa bastard, but he's actually fucking hilarious.
How can you be so calm about this? A human marrying a fiend?
It happens.
Meh. Someone was getting freaky.
Seriously? Anyway, that's not important. This is my mom we're talking about.
Right? I got a theory, Lady Lilith.
If she was a fiend, then
Yeah,
that makes me...
that's right. You're half fiend. Makes sense.
Half human and half fiend.
Yes.
The math adds up! But...
We gotta get a DNA test, man. Get Maury on the line, you know? You are not the fiend.
Why? Is being a demon such a shameful thing to you?
Right? Fuck your butt.
I didn't mean it that way, but it really complicates things.
I'm surprised she doesn't have
Do hate it, don't
some
you?
features.
Save it for later. We have to think of a way out of here.
Hey, these things can understand what you're saying,
So we'll be
right?
going to Forest Land, it seems. Cool. Yeah, I
How
saw
about
that a little
asking
bit
them if they know how
in
to
the
get
trailer.
out of here?
This centipede is eavesdropping. He's going to tell King Centipede.
Sure.
There is some bosses in
okay.
this, and there is bosses
I
where
can
you have to
try,
get out and
but
just punch the
don't
shit
get
out of
your
stuff.
hopes up.
There's combos. There's like a Super Saiyan mode. It's called like Power of Darkness, but he just does massive explosions and your typical really cool anime stuff. But this game, like, it might be maybe not your cup of tea or whatever, but we even have Pyro and other people. Like, you gotta admit how beautiful it is. Like, this is top tier cell shaded animation. And I love that what they do in a lot of cel-shaded games now is you'll get the characters and a lot of the little areas and things will be cel-shaded, but then for the rest of it, it's more modern graphics, and it just works so well. Holy shit! So like to me, this is the benchmark. If Borderlands can't, like Borderlands 4 is supposed to be coming out, if it can't live up to this like level of detail, like this is almost like jumping off the manga page, you know, the comic book page. Like, Jesus, it's gorgeous. I can't help it. It's fantastic, and it's a different style. Like, if you're burnt out on JRPGs, I finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That was a monster, but it was fantastic. There's a few bad points in it, but it was fantastic. So this is the perfect thing for you. Like, it's got all the trappings of a JRPG, except the combat is mech and tank combat, and, you know, punching shit as well. And there's a little bit of a town builder in there, but it's like exploring and doing all sorts of cool stuff. It's awesome. Honestly, I would play this game.
Sorry for
Yeah,
scaring
dude.
you again.
It's been nice and chill as well. I know I'm playing it back to back, but it was like a little promise I made to myself at the start of the year, because I have a habit of starting 14,000 games and finishing
We would like to
13,000 of them,
leave.
but it's still not enough, you know.
Do
I
you
don't want
know
to
a
leave
way
those.
out?
Now, some of the indies, I'll do like a one stream of it and be like, okay, let's see, how are people feeling on this one? Is it too quiet? Is it too different? And others, I'll like, we finished Tales of Kansara, which was really fun. That was awesome fun. That was a new Metroidvania done by an African studio, head up by the voice actor of Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. That was really fun. Now, it started to fall apart. I tend to see the ends of games a lot more than a few other people, and they do not get QA tested at all, no quality assurance, so they fall apart, they crash, you're falling through floors, things aren't properly animated, or the textures don't load, and it's rough. It can be rough. But like indie games, I will always give a small pass. I'll mention this stuff, you know, if you have a bit of stuttering, or as I said, crashes or whatever.
Yeah.
But they'll get a smaller pass because they tend to be smaller budgets and just be lucky to get the game out at all, you know. But it has to be said, right? Everything's been rushed to the finish line, and unfortunately, we're at this weird point between AI, where AI really could be groundbreaking for bug fixing and finding errors in code that would take people tens or hundreds of man hours, you know. So AI could be really useful for that, but we're at this weird point where we're only using it for horrible voice acting or getting rid of art and stealing art. Basically, all AI art is stolen from something else, you know. In some ways, right? It has to get a reference point from somewhere. Maybe we don't need this spot. Hold on.
Here we go.
Camera can't keep up. Look at this dude. Like, if you'd expect Beelzebub to show up in the middle of Dragon Ball. He's fantastic. He's like a mix of like fucking Kid Buu and Gotenks or something, you know. These little pointy boots. He's awesome. He's fucking awesome. I love the dude. Bandai Namco just hitting it out of the park again. Even people were talking about Sandstorm, Darude Sandstorm, and they actually decided feck it and they did a whole trailer using it. So I thought that was nice. I like when companies are not afraid to lean into a meme, but not to the point of like, hello fellow children, like Steve Buscemi stuff. Did you hear what happened to Steve Buscemi? So he was just walking in New York and someone come up and punched him in the face. I would like to kick that guy's ass. What the fuck did Steve Buscemi ever do? He's not been controversial. For the most part, I've never noticed him even say anything to anybody. That's so random. Like, and he's no spring chicken. Like, Steve Buscemi's probably pushing 70, I'd say, if not more. Like that, you don't do that kind of stuff. You could do irreparable damage for the rest of their life. That's messed up. Fuck that dude. Mr. Buscemi. Steve Buscemi's a funny guy, man. He's had that face and it's very, you know, recognizable. But he's had that face probably since he was a teenager. Poor bastard has suffered all his life. And for the most part, he got shafted with like being cast as the serial killer or the weird dude, you know, fucking Con Air and stuff.
The floor's fragile here too.
Fargo, but then he pushed out of that. Adam Sandler kind of leaned into it too. Every time he would hire him, he was always like crazy eyes and all this other stuff. Oh, you stinky bastards! All right, looks like we're going down whether we like it or not. Hell yes. So yeah, at the start of the year, I decided to kind of give myself a little lesson and like, how about we start a game and try and finish it, and it creates. We still do a lot of variety in that, but it creates a bit more of a cohesive playthrough, I think. Not fucking easy. And then I've, you know, the last year or so, I've been heavily pushing for like wind down multiplayer streams. So we've been playing obviously a lot of Fortnite, but Rocket League as well. I didn't get into Helldivers 2, but we'll see. Multiverses is coming back. We'll get into that as well. I've been enjoying that because I usually shy away from multiplayer stuff. I hadn't really played much of multiplayer stuff since the old Gears of War and Halo and Call of Duty days, you know, of the mid-2000s. I didn't start doing all this till 2016, so it was definitely like a good 10-year gap of doing competitive stuff. So that's been nice. That's been fucking awesome. Especially to get you guys in there, you know. I don't mind if it's free to play or whatever, and cross-play, whatever gets us in there playing together. That's been fun. Hell yes. I just need a fucking new PC because we're at that point. We're at that point.
This discovery just threw a wrench into everything the Resistance stands for.
I just refuse to get things for myself. Like, I'll give people fucking gifts and spoil every one of my family members, and then like, nope. I'm talking about getting a new PC for like 2 years. Just fucking do it. Just do it. I have to like brain train myself into like, oh, it's for the streams, dude. See, look. Yeah. If I'm able to use this old shitty 960 to do streams perfectly
That
fine.
was how Brad justified his coup. He claimed Queen Lilith was a fiend who
That's
was
how I am.
controlling
I
King Jan.
prefer to use things and run them into the ground if it's 10 years or whatever, you know. Then replace it. I'm not part of this new generation of like, I have a 9-month-old iPhone and the new iPhone is coming out, so I'm getting the new iPhone because 9 months for a phone is too much for me to have. Like, y'all some spoiled motherfuckers. I'd like to introduce you to my fucking Nokia 5510. It was like a bulletproof. I think a dog ate it and it's been through his intestines and shat out and it still works and I've been still...
But if my mother, our queen, really was a fiend...
Come on, don't worry about it. I want to meet your mom. I know she's going to be like a MILF.
Doesn't it?
MILF, MILF, MILF. She could be a GILF. The rare and dangerous.
That's nonsense. Lady Lilith would never enslave a man.
Shemi did amazing in Boardwalk Empire. Hell yes, and Fargo. Hey Seb, how's it going, DPG? How you doing? You doing? Yeah, Boardwalk Empire, hell yeah. You can't beat a classic gangster stuff. They hold up forever. My favorite of all time is not Godfather or Goodfellas. I love those movies. It's actually Once Upon a Time in America. That's my favorite. That thing is just...
Gone where? What's
So
my
good.
sis been up to while all this is going on?
Not Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Not Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Once Upon a Time in the West. There's so many of those movies named that, and they're all different directors, different stories. It's kind of cool, but I like to watch them anyway. Once Upon a Time in Mexico is part of the Desperado trilogy. Fucking awesome. Antonio Banderas. What happened to him? He was doing great movies,
dead.
and then
The
Spy
Forest
Kids.
Land Army claims
What happened
a
to
brave hero
Antonio
slew him.
Banderas? He's now just a meme that everybody uses. What the fuck? I don't know. I always liked that guy. I used to be, weirdly enough, we used to watch like almost back to back sometimes the old Mask of Zorro with catching Zeta Jones getting her kid off and Antonio Banderas
That's ridiculous! As if sis
trying to
would
be a
ever
Mexican
lose to
man.
shit.
What the fuck? Suave motherfucker, huh? Great
Not
movie.
even I could beat her. Not once!
I'd heard they were trying to bring Mask of Zorro back. There was even like a cheeky game or something, but it was like animated series and yeah.
You say that.
The newest
But it's the
animated
truth
stuff
that
is very
10
hit and
years
miss,
ago,
isn't it? You
Mom
can have your
disappeared
Bob's
without a
Burgers and all
trace.
that, and X-Men 97's doing great, thank God, but there's a lot of stinkers out there too, Jesus. The fuck was that
No
new
way.
Velma show? What the
We're
fuck?
finding my sister!
I could vomit onto a script and I'd do a better job than that. That was the chick who wrote some of The Office, Mindy. She had her Mindy show. What the fuck was she thinking?
Say no more.
That was her soapbox moment, I think. Like I mentioned, like with Brie Larson. They get a budget,
You
free
mean
reign,
You're
and they're
coming
like,
with me to Forest
here I
Land?
go, here's my moment. And you're like, shut the fuck up, all this progressive shit. What's this got to do with the Scooby Gang?
Yeah.
Shut the
guess
fuck
so.
up. Drives you bonkers. The
Seems
time
we
and
all
place for
have
that
the
shit.
same destination.
And it's about 15 years ago.
You're coming too, Rao?
Absolutely. I've got to get that aquanium back.
Nice. I see that Immortals of Abion is pretty much available for free everywhere. I want to play it. Like it's like Unreal Engine 5 first-person magic game. But I think they're working on their next project. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got
Yes!
closed down.
I couldn't hope
That's
for
one thing Game
stronger
Pass
allies.
and PS Plus is great for. Just that initial boost and a big fat check, you know. And that's what they just got. They got a fat check from Sony for PS Plus and a fat check from Game Pass. This is what needs to happen to Suicide
Just to
Squad.
be
It's
clear,
the only way I'll
I'm
play
not
it
gonna
now.
help your
Put it on Game Pass.
resistors.
Put it on PS Plus. I'll play that shit. That's about all it's worth to me now. Is about $20. That'd be cool. I think PS Plus would, Suicide Squad would flourish on there. Yeah, it's a mid as fuck game, but Jesus, there'll be fun to be had. Look what it did for Killing Floor 2 and
Oh,
Friday the
it's like
13th.
having a whole army
I
on
don't
our
think those
side.
games would have been as big as they are if it wasn't for things like PS Plus and PC. PC alone still counts for an enormous amount of, and people don't want to admit it, like, you know, fucking PlayStation fans arguing with them, like, hold on, dude. Helldivers 2 wouldn't be nearly as big as it wasn't for PC. It's just how it is. It's
Are
not
you even
you versus
listening?
them. It's like, let's champion this game together, but they don't see that. PlayStation fans are the most insecure mama's boys I have ever met in my life. Like, no one else can do anything. Like, it used to be just
can't believe my
PlayStation
big
first
sis
Xbox.
lost
I'm like,
to
okay,
someone.
fine. Like big grown ass
Peter,
men
there's
fucking,
someone stronger than me out
you know,
there.
fucking spitting shit
Shouldn't
and
you
throwing
be
your little
more,
toys
you know,
out of the buggy,
worried
out of
about
the
her?
sand pit. I don't care. But PlayStation fan goes after everybody. After Switch, PC, Xbox, they go after. I think the Roomba was in the room at the time. They went after that. We have better games than that Roomba over there. I'm like, huh? Like, what's with the chip on their shoulder? You've got arguably one of the better consoles out there. The lineup is not great. You know, we haven't had a first-party game since, I don't know, fuck knows when. It's like one a year ain't enough. It ain't enough. But Jesus, Mary and Joseph, can you not just be happy and play your games? No, you have to be hateful fuckers. Where's he at? He's up there spitting facts up there, just like me. And I'm playing on PlayStation. Like, it is my my main console, but I think it's a piece of shit. The PS5 is a piece of shit. I've had it since February 2021, and it's a piece of shit. I actually prefer the PS4 over it, but that was also a jet fan. So the only thing it's done better for me is no jet fan, but it still has a lot of heat, and the SSD for fast load times. That's it. Everything else I could play on PS4. So I was trying to tell people, I'm trying to get you to save your money. I'm not trying to dissuade you by, you know, spend it wherever you want, but wait for the PS5 Pro, wait for the PS6. I don't give a fuck. You ain't missing a single thing over here. And the bad build quality, I'm on 4 controllers in 2 years, and I haven't even never done that in my life. I still have PS2 controllers that work. I have Xbox 360 controllers that work. I have an Xbox 360 controller that was removed from a wall. I don't want to talk about it. It was that Vanquish game from Platinum Games. And I removed it from the wall after I had buried it in it. And all of the plastic rim around it, I peeled off because it was broken. And it still works. I can look inside the controller every time I press a button and it still works. So yeah, build quality is gone fucking horrendous. But that's all over the world, sadly. All over the world. We used to joke and laugh about things made in China, you know. You're like, oh, nothing we own is made here and all this shit. But now it's all made in Bangladesh and made in Taiwan. And, like, there's still fucking sweatshops and child labor, but quality is shit. They found ways to cheapen everything and have lower percentage resin and all this other stuff and cheap ass plastic, and you know, and then even taking the non-toxic stuff out of food. I get it. It's meant to be healthier for us. Why does everything taste like shit? Everything tastes like shit. All of our products break. They're made to break. So what are we left with? We're paying more for less. Children wearing adult clothes. I'm telling you, dude. No, we gotta take a little drink. Water is your health in this game, but it doesn't actually seem that hard to get it. It seems to be plentiful, in fact, even in the middle of the drought. Nice. So how's your guys' week been? Thank you for joining me, and this has been a nice bit of a slower pace. We were playing a little bit of another Crab's Treasure as well. I'm going to play more of that next week. I'll tell you one thing, like, I know nobody's buying Xbox right now and it's all doom and gloom. What do you think I'm going to do with the weekend? I'm going to go buy an Xbox Series X. I know that's stupid, isn't it? But I can get it for like less than $200, so I'm like, fuck it. And it'll make everything look nice. It'll be my little Game Pass machine. I want it for Hellblade 2, Stalker 2, Avowed. I want them to look crispy. And all I've had, like, I've been using my old 2013 Xbox. I got that with Sunset Overdrive. It was a white one. It's gorgeous. But that has been my little Game Pass machine. But over the last year, I've noticed, no matter how good the games are, they're not meant to run on that yoke. That's like a big factor that people don't talk about enough, but there's a reason why these consoles are slowing down, and it is because of the big six, you know? The big six is Fortnite, GTA Online, Warzone, Minecraft, there's like 2 other, I can't remember. They're the top selling games, and they have been for the last 6 years. That's why I call them the big six. You could put Apex in there as well. It's not all live service Battle Royale stuff, but for the most part it is. And they're still available on last gen, and kids play those 80% of the time, you know.
First the floor, now
so
the ceiling.
They have no need
Get
to
out of here
upgrade.
before we're pancakes.
Alright, I think we need to switch to the motorbike. I really love when you change to the motorbike. It's like the back pod from Dark Knight. It looks like it bursts out of the old mech. Alright, don't go too fast now because the floor will disappear. Oh yeah! Hi. Oh, Jesus. Oh, cool. It's time for some kind of demon epitaph or something. Put some pants on. Jesus. I swear I just saw camel toe. Is it like demon toe? Ugh. Put some pants on. No pants, no problems. But tell that to the FCC. Look how he jumps out of the bike as well. He's such a savage. Demon hoof. Nice. Yes, nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Lying down. Hell yes. Camel toe. You ever see a camel climb up on a sand dune? It's hilarious. Well. The general's in here. We're gonna have to fight him. Oh, no pants, no problem. Yeah, I'll always remember. I'll always remember.
You finally showed.
Nice.
Took you long enough.
Pinky's up, props. Pinky's up. Nowadays, it's the whole fist, though, you know? You can't let them wear with anything.
My boys might be
Fists up.
speedy, but none of them can even hold a candle.
This guy looks badass. Why has he got to be on the bad side? Look at him. He looks like he's going to show up at Grease the Anime or something, you know?
Nowhere for you
Grease
to
is
run,
the word. How good would that be?
Hand over the
Oh, how good would that
Don't
show?
get any funny
That'd be a good
ideas.
show. Don't give them any ideas, Cyber. Jesus Christ. Grease the Anime. I'm desperately waiting for a Castlevania anime
got a
game.
wrong one.
That'd be so badass. I know there's one coming, but it's Konami. It'll probably be a remake of Lords of Shadow. And everyone's like, yay, oh, yay. It's like that chick where she's sampling the food and she makes about 15 different expressions in 5 seconds.
Being surrounded by your
Yeah.
troopers.
Really, it just comes down to what will Silent Hill 2 remake be like, and then Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. I think the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to get slammed, but I actually think it'll be good. Bloober, I've enjoyed their games. People call them mid and all this, but I enjoy them. The Medium was a bit, yeah, that was a bit mid. But it was an interesting idea, splitting them up like that.
Wow,
I enjoyed
someone's real
Blair
brave
Witch,
now that
the
you've
middle
got me
fell off, but
outnumbered.
I like
Didn't know
that
you
game.
were such a coward.
Layers of Fear is still one of the best PT clones out there, and why Bloober is where it is. And Observer, their one non-horror game, is fantastic. It's cyberpunk fuckery. It's awesome. If you love those kind of games, which are like, now we're going into the fucking cyberspace, brain space stuff. Pretty good. And it has like the late Lance Hedrick. Is it Lance? What, from fucking? Is it Lance Hedrick? No, Lance Hedrickson. No, is that how the fuck? No, that's not him. No, that's Bishop from Alien. Damn, there's so many Lances. Then we have Lance Reddick, fucking amazing from The Wire. He passed. Everyone always brings up John Wick and that. I'm like, dude, the fucking Wire, man.
Shall we
Maybe, no,
dance,
maybe that's
my
not him.
little
Who
red
was the
devil
guy in Blade
friend?
Runner? Oh fuck, I'm in a boss fight. Not the time. Alright, he's got a hover jet. Let's bring out my fucking tank.
You can't
Hello!
beat mechanical.
Hello, papito!
Engine's designed to be
I'm gonna
light,
kick your
not
ass.
durable.
Oh, he's quite fast,
Any
maybe.
damage to it should slow him down.
Wah. I think I might be too slow for
Give
this.
up. I'm only just getting started.
I'm getting started here. Don't get me started. Nice. Might be able to do...
Only he'd stay still.
Yeah. Might be able to do a little bit of shockwave damage. Yeah. That's why I picked this gun.
How about a Molotov?
Damn, the camera's never positioned right when I ADS. Boom!
Is that all?
I want a hover jet. I knew there was some kind of flying thing, but the game kind of
Want a race, huh?
offsets.
Sounds fun. Let's
Flying.
do this.
Nice! That was a full impact. I'm trying to anticipate.
The corner. Drive him into the corner.
Ooh, that's pretty clever. Well, my tank isn't that fast.
Careful.
Bitch! Get back here. We probably could use something faster like the buggy or the motorbike, but sadly, the motorbike is whisper thin.
Only he'd stay
He
still.
almost destroyed it, me just staring at the
You
wall there.
can't beat mechanical perfection.
Damn. Mechanical. Could try to jump off, but the only issue is it does proximity grenades.
Don't let him take you out, BL.
Beelzebub!
No time. How about
He's
a
too
Molotov?
fast for the proximities, I think. We'll have to shoot it in front of him. No, that's not good. Okay. Motorbikes can't fuck.
Careful.
Bad. Don't give up. I'm only just getting started.
He said to drive him into the corner.
Bad.
How bad is the motorbike? Let me see.
Matter. Afraid
No, it's almost completely fucked.
you can't keep up?
Yeah. It does have a shotgun. My old fucker.
How about a Molotov?
Yeah. I think this is how they want us to do it. Whee!
How about a Molotov?
How about a Molotov? How about you get some new dialogue? Huh?
If only he'd stay still.
Try and cut him off. Oh, damn! That knocked us out of the bike. Ow. Hop on.
Dodge this!
Here we go.
Oh dear. Here. Can't keep up, huh?
Let me help.
I can't keep up, you're right. How about a Molotov? I have to kind of cut him
How
off.
about a Molotov?
How about a Molotov? I'd love a Molotov.
Not bad, Mr. Pitchfork. Gotta say, you'd make a great recruit if you weren't a demon.
That's supposed to
Me?
mean.
Army material?
Yoo-hoo! He's going supersonic with it now.
Can't lose to such an insufferable human.
What is going on with the camera? Alright, I'm gonna turn around and try and get him.
Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh?
No, I just turned around. Oh, you turned around too, huh? So can I.
Try!
How about a Molotov?
Is that all?
Damn, see when you stop on the booster, it actually turns around. Dodge this!
Don't give up.
Carrie Ann Moss
I'm only
is
just
on the
getting
phone.
started.
She'd like a word with you.
Can't lose to such an insufferable human.
Yeah, there's a lot of repeated dialogue. The game has massive amounts of voice acting, and then goes and goes, oh fuck, and then it's over.
Broke down.
See, this is why I don't want to use the motorbike, but it's quicker. He can't win. It's too. He literally two-shot me there.
Shall we dance, my little red devil friend?
It's too easily destroyed. Shotgun's good, but like it's right in front of his face.
Designed to be light,
I'd
not
rather just
durable.
use the tank because it's safer.
I think any
Doesn't take
damage
that long.
to it should slow him down.
That has never happened. I've damaged him almost
Dear.
to completion.
Can't keep up, huh?
And he still don't fucking slow down. Tell me when he's gonna slow down. Jesus. This is not a good arena for a motorbike. It's
Aim
just
carefully.
get stuck in the wall. Come on, bitch
How about
tits.
a Molotov?
How about a Molotov?
Bad.
I want a Molotov. How about some Molly?
Looks like we're in for a fight.
Let's just put the guns down and I'll shepherd some Molly.
Want a race, huh? Sounds fun. Let's do
Mm.
this.
We have to anticipate the enemy's movement.
Prince, the corner. Drive
Drive him into the corner. Which
them
corner?
into the corner.
This is a circular arena. Some say it has no corners. Some say.
Bad.
Some say Kumbala.
Is that all?
It has a drift as well, but I only find that it slides. It doesn't
Take this.
turn. It needs a handbrake turn.
Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh?
Yes, I'm right here beside you.
Try!
Ah, I hate that
Can
it
you
turns around
even
like
keep
that.
up with my bot?
I'm only trying to slow down, but it actually spins the entire car around. Come on, bitch.
Can you even keep up with my bot?
You're black.
Don't let him fake you out, BL.
Look how they're all just running around doing nothing.
Take this!
On this. Two of them and three of them. Jeez.
Take this! Is that all? Dodge this!
Ah, no! Insta-killed again. Hold on, can I save it? Yes, I just
lend
saved
you a
it. It
hand
was
right
so dead. Okay, I'd rather just do the tank. That thing is too...
Can't
Way
beat
too easy to
mechanical
destroy.
perfection.
Nice.
How about a Molotov?
I just have to hit him.
How about a Molotov?
It says hitting him slows him down. I have
Don't give up.
not
I'm
seen
only
that.
just getting started. This'll pack a punch?
If only he'd stay still.
Yes, I need...
How about a Molotov?
How about one? So you can hear him getting hurt.
Not bad, Mr. Pitchfork. Gotta say, you'd make a great recruit if you weren't a demon.
I'm on
Me?
freaking fire.
Army material?
Sorry, can't help right now.
You're a real handful, you know.
give up. I'm only just getting started.
I have all this stuff, but they never use
Prince,
it.
I can't lend you a hand right now.
Why not?
Try! What's the matter? Afraid you can't keep up?
Good, Prince. Just a little more.
This'll pack a punch? Try!
Nice.
How about a Molotov? Bad. Oh dear. Can't keep up.
Nice. Just gotta lead the bullet a little bit. Yeah, this is a bit safer. It's a bit slower, but it's safer. Oh, head on, head on. Nice. Just lead the bullet a little bit.
He's the real deal.
What's the matter? Afraid you can't keep up? Oh dear. Can't keep up, huh?
You need some new voice lines, huh?
Good, Prince. Just a little more.
It's always the way. That's why I think AI is going to take over voice acting. It's going to be horrible in general, you know. You're going to have this deadpan stuff because they're only paying voice actors clearly exactly what they want them to do and not a penny more, you know. And it's shitty. So you're seeing a lot of, here's 5 lines, do that, and then we'll just repeat them for 40 hours. But then you'll have all these voiced cutscenes and voiced... Oh, we're going to save him.
What?
Is that him dead? Wow. Yeah, they're doing a lot of this implied deaths. Oh, maybe not. Did the demon save him? I think so. Beelzebub. Oh, whoa, I was Anne. Whoa.
You?
Wow. They might be working for Kickdown. I was expecting Beelzebub, like he's strong.
Why did you just save me?
Because she's got the hots for teacher. Leave her alone.
You're
Yeah, we got a few
citizen
new
of my
games
beloved
next week.
country, too.
2 of them are technically remakes. System Shock remake is finally coming to console. I've been waiting for that one. I know it's been on PC for a hot minute. Hopefully that'll... It's True Night Dive. And if you don't know Night Dive Studios, oh, wonderful. They're basically saving like huge portion of old shooters and games that have been left to die, basically. So they're remastering and remaking a huge portion of games that the parent companies don't care about. Now, some of them have been a little missed, like, you know, crashing on launch and just, you know, maybe not ready to put out, and they still did. But otherwise, though, they've done a wonderful, faithful job. And, yeah, with System Shock is... You know, it's such an important franchise for immersive sims
Wanted
and
to
everything.
deliver the finishing blow yourself?
But it's been mishandled like everything else. Warren Spector, I don't think, is even part of it. Like, he's one of the OGs on Looking Glass Studios with Deus Ex and Thief and all that. Like, that's where they started. We wouldn't have so many genres without them. But yeah, he got kind of... apparently he was hard to work with, and he got into a little bit of trouble.
You've earned the right.
And he got a bit of fan of hearing himself talk a little bit, so he kept turning up at GDC and like, no one asked you to do a conference here. It's kind of the way, you know. It could have been the way that John Carmack went, and he didn't. Luckily, John Carmack's one of these genius coders, you know. He was one of the fathers of Doom, right? You know, back at id Software. And then he went over to Oculus. I don't know where he is now. I think he's doing his own stuff. Went over to Oculus, try and create some cool fucking VR stuff, and I don't think it was his cup of tea. I don't know what he's up to now. He might be back at id Software. I don't think so.
The demons,
but yeah, these kind of guys
they're
absolutely, you know, such important figures, you know. John Romero as well, yeah. So yeah, I hate to see the industry basically reject them. Maybe it's been cancelled over some stupid shit or bad work conditions, because back then it was dude bro, you know. Because it was a bunch of nerds who rejected from society and girls, you know. So they just decided to create some kick-ass games. Unfortunately, they then became rock stars in the 90s and 2000s, and nothing is worse than inflating an already bruised ego, as if the world rejected them and ladies rejected them. So they tend to turn that back, that anger, on the ladies, and that's why they start these weird fucking Bill Cosby rooms, as they call them. Like, apparently half of Blizzard was like that, you know. That was their whole thing. See how many girls they could roofie. Just weird
Keep
shit.
trying. You'll never win.
It's like, what the hell? Like, where's that come from? What kind of twisted mentality is that? Like, you go and look at Wolf of Wall Street, you're like, damn, there were some sex-crazed fuckers in some of these Wall Street fucking hedge fund places. But apparently that was pretty timid compared to the shite that these video game developers were doing. That kind of stuff needs to be stamped out, but you don't want the camaraderie and everything else to go away. But yeah, maybe just be a decent human being would be great. That'd be awesome. Just treat everybody fucking normal. It's better not to create a legacy, but nearly every single big legacy thing has gone to shit. It's been owned, bought out by, or sold to a corporation. That's kind of sad. Just trying to hold on to what's left of that genius. That's why big remakes and sequels tend to feel nothing like the original. Name a series and I'll tell you what fucking happened to it at this point, you know? From fucking Fallouts to Baldur's Gate to all of them, it don't matter. Baldur's Gate 3, fantastic. That's Larian Studios. Nothing got to do with the Wizard of the Coast bastards who own it. Like, they're just scumbags.
Huh?
That was Larian alone. They were like, and then what did they do? They've moved on. They don't want anything got to do with them.
I've been calling you
Not even DLC.
But you're my uncle.
What?
Right?
That makes him uncle? No.
Don't go calling me Unk.
No, that's messed up. There's already been weird feelings between these two.
Oh,
dear.
Biels.
Oh dear.
It's got a nice ring to it.
That's a Jerry Springer episode if I ever saw one.
Then you've
I
got
married
to start
my
calling
demon
her
uncle.
Lady Anne, thief.
Oh shit. God damn it.
She's Lilith's kid.
See, I'm
after
down.
all.
I'm down for that. They're trying to get System Shock 3 off the ground, if you can believe it, about 20 years now. I don't know if it'll ever happen.
Yes,
It's so
of course.
fucked up.
But
And such
I
a great
mean,
series.
After all, we've been
And System Shock 2, that's where Ken Levine came in. And Ken Levine you might know from BioShock, but that's where he broke his he broke his cherry. Doing
Okay,
System Shock
this
2.
is getting weird.
They're great
Let's
games.
just
It's
stick with our
you
old
know,
names.
it's a kind of a stereotypical thing now, but at the time it was way ahead of itself, you know? All about the idea of rampant AIs. It takes place in kind of space stations and space cities, you know. If you look up the word Shodan, you'll find her out. She's kind of that, you know,
If
that face,
that's all right with you,
that the
I'm
AI
all for
rampancy, but also kind of naughty as well. Still would, even though she's just pixels and lines of code, people still would. So yeah, she's cool, greatly voiced, great writing, you know. At the time, it was kind of all
Hey, old man.
Fallout
Why don't we
as
head
well.
into
The
Forest
original
Land?
Fallout, you know, they would always do master computers, that kind of stuff, or the master super mutants. They loved doing that stuff. They would, and the same with like Mr. House when Fallout New Vegas finally came along. But God, there was such great writing, and you were staring
like
at a
to say
picture.
soon,
You know, half the time
but I
you were
still
staring
have
at a picture
business
because
to
it was
take
all they
care
could
of.
animate at the time, or it just made sense if it was the face of an AI, right? They wouldn't care as much. As time went on, though, Shogun, she tried to give herself like a body, and that was really, really cool. So I'm excited to play that. Good old, the you know, kind of like zombies, but also just pieces of meat that have been
Weren't we all
given
done here?
AI technology and that. You know, that's kind of what it comes down to. Really, really fun. You've had so many games to try and copy that, you know. Even like, you know, that's where
We'll
BioShock
talk
came
once
from.
we get to Spino.
That's where
Sorry,
the
but I
BioShock
need to
came from,
rest.
but this is System Shock. Yeah, I'd like to see that series do well again. They're really fun. They are kind of immersive sims, you know. The original Deus Ex as well. That one kind of faltered a bit. I do hope we get another one of
Pushed
those.
yourself too hard,
Because
huh?
whether you like Human Revolution or Mankind Divided, it was still a trilogy. Like I always say, let them finish the fucking trilogy instead of being on a cliffhanger for 15
I'm more
years, you
worried
know.
about you.
I hate that stuff. And then just go away. Then bow out. Like give them that opportunity. But at that time, there was so much ball ache between Sony
fine.
and Microsoft and all these different stores and launchers that it hurt things like
You
Deus Ex. It
youngsters.
hurt a lot of
Takes more than
games.
an epic
Online
adventure to wear
passes.
you
Remember when we
out.
used to have to pay an extra tenner just to play a used game? All this stuff. It was really who was going to be the worst company during the 2010s. You know, race to the bottom of the barrel. The greediest, worst company. Usually came down to EA.
Me
But
and
there's
Thief
a
are
few
older
other
than you,
contenders
and
for
we're
sure.
not one bit tired.
You know, the studios get blamed, this gets blamed, that gets blamed. Mankind Divided was super fun. it had a bit of a terrorist forward kind of storyline, so I think that hurt it a little bit at the time when so much chaos was going on around the world, you know. So it's a little bit rough. So they got into a bit of controversy about that. The game opens with like a terrorist bomb going off in Prague. It's like, oh fucking hell. And I remember that because that was like one of the, I think it was like third or fourth games I actually did on YouTube. And it was really fun. It was one of those kind of big moments. It's a good game. Really good game. I prefer Human Revolution. I keep saying resolution. God damn it. Revolution. Because it was set in like future it's like 2030, which is, you know, ridiculous. Like, nothing's really going to change that much. But it was Detroit, and they had this kind of black and gold aesthetic, and oh, it just worked so well. It's really cool to see Detroit like that. And it kind of tied in as a pseudo prequel to the original Deus Ex. It's a great series, Deus Ex. It's got the whole trappings of you know, what it means to be a human versus AI. There's cybernetic implants and that change you. Are you still human? That type of stuff. And then the idea of AI sentience. Are we moving straight towards that? Which we're probably about 50 years away from that kind of stuff. And then you've got the backdrop of everything else that's wrong with society. You know, classism, Illuminati comes into it. Even aliens come into it. Like, it's just a great series. And that's where immersive sims came from. The problem is that sim part of immersive sims, we can't not think of simulators. So it's like fucking farming simulator and bridge simulator and fucking Korean shop attendant simulator. Yeah, you know, Tesco meal deal stock shelf stocker, whatever the fuck they're called. All those kind of simulators. That's not what immersive sim means. It's even hard to even say what immersive sim is. It was one of those genres that came out of the 90s. Oh man, this stuff's fucked up. Oh no.
Pass through here all the time.
But to me,
now,
I would more class them as immersive RPG, you know, if that makes any more sense.
And only deadly creatures.
Even RPG has been completely milked down to not really understanding what the fuck that is anymore, you know.
They'll probably come back when the water does.
Like the role-playing game, you can go back to the CRPGs, the computer RPGs, and then the strategy RPGs, then the JRPGs, Japanese ones, and it goes on and on. But to me, what makes like a quintessential RPG is it starts at how the story unfolds, you know. If you're in this massive big story, and then skill trees are very important as well. That's a big part of it, I think. That's what to me is the difference. You're building up your unique build of a character. Now an RPG can have either a character creator or put you in the shoes of an already pre-established character like Geralt of Rivia, you know. They're still RPGs, but then you have action RPGs, what they call the Dark Souls series and Souls like.
It used to be even bigger.
But it is getting really muddied. But immersive sims, like the last one we got was Prey, honestly, that new Prey. That's that idea. You're immersive, so you're playing a kind of a character, you know? Whether it's fucking Adam Jensen or fucking what was his name? Oh Jesus. Denton, what was his name? Oh fuck, it's like JC Denton. Yeah, all these kind of characters way back in the day. Thief was another one as well. Getting you immersed into that world, but also allowing you to build your own little character. Vampire the Bloodline Masquerade is another immersive sim. Fantastic. They can have RPG elements and skill trees, but it's not necessarily. It's more about the idea of plunking you into a world. Like any game, if it's good enough, can do that, but they were something special. We have this
safe place to rest.
Definitely, even if it's not skill trees, definitely the idea of different builds is a huge part of immersive sims. Do you want to go stealthy? Do you want to go guns blazing? Do you want to be a hacker? You know, that kind of way. And it didn't really matter which game it was, even when it didn't make sense, they would still find a way to put hacking in so many games, you know. From Prey or to immersive sims, it was just a weird thing that would always go along with it. It always cracked me up. So if you see a hacking mini game in a game, you're pretty close to home.
So
it'd be nice to bring those back. They're going back to like mid 90s, you know, like they're really the dawn of modern video games, you know. Doom for FPS and the immersive sim for a lot of stuff, and third person games and 3D games just becoming the norm, you know. Still kind of learning from Tomb Raider to Mario 64 to Final Fantasy 7. Jesus, those were the golden eras. People might think your Ataris and your Pac-Mans and that. I feel like that's the golden era of of arcades, right? You know, now they're next to dead, which is sad.
I
You
want to
find
make
an
sure we
arcade these
retrieve
days,
all
it's
the aquanium in Sand Land.
almost niche mom and pops, like selling like Dave and Buster's and that. Like, it's cool you guys have those and sells drinks and that. It could be for kids or for grown-ups. I like that side of things. It seems to be a fairly decent chain, huh?
You mean there's more?
It's hard over here. We call them amusements. It's the same thing. A few slot machines, a few arcade machines, and that's about it. And it's just sad. I don't think kids just would rather be at home. You know, it's hard enough to get them out. You got them going on holidays or something.
I suspect so, but I can't
don't
say
care.
for sure.
They don't care.
I don't get it.
It was always interesting
Sandland
during
used
the
2
Xbox Live
battleships in the
arcade
Great
days,
War.
07, 08 and that, when they started to bring all those arcade classics onto it. It felt cool. It's like digital arcades, but you'll just never beat that social element, you know? Fighting over it, everyone cheering you on for the leaderboards, putting their money down to be the next person in line, and then someone stealing that money. All the crazy shit going on, you know? It was a place for kids to hang out of school, and still, like, you know, chat up that girl you like, or even bring her on a date to the arcade so everyone else can see you guys together. Oh man, it was kind of a special time, you know. The music, the carpet. The carpet always looked like
was the Merrick battleship.
Saved by the Bell meets vomit. That's what it looked like. It was sticky, but no one knew why. like the cinemas as well. Oh man, I miss those places so much. Holy shit.
Might still
what is that?
them.
I always call it Saved by the Bell, but it's those random neon colors, weird shapes and squiggly lines, and it must be a reason. It must be a name for it. It's all coming back now. These kids are jumping in on 90s and 2000s. So like, check out my fresh diet. I'm like, ah yes, so fresh. I wore it 27 years ago.
Going off their previous
little
actions,
shit.
it seems the Forest
It's
Land
not
Army
fresh about it. You're just appropriating
is well
all
aware
the
of the
boomer stuff
locations
that
of
you so
Sandland's
hate.
aquanium.
You little shite. Oh yeah,
I don't
you
know
gotta
if they've
tell it
made
to
it
him.
to the Merrick
But then you sound like
battleship
a
in the
boomer.
far
It's like,
northeast
no,
yet.
I have become my father. God
But
damn
I'd
it.
rather be safe than sorry.
Nice. Yeah, we're going back
Can't
to
you tell
Spino.
General Are and leave things to the Royal Army?
I think we're gonna head to the forest lands soon. I'm excited for that.
I could, but it would be quicker to go there ourselves.
Yeah,
And we're stronger anyway.
you know it.
Maybe you're right.
That was a fun little boss
Their
fight. I think my
guards were
motorbike
losing,
could have done
weren't
with
they?
some more upgrades. The shotgun. I never got close enough. That thing is not wide range at
In
all.
that
It's
case,
right
while
in
you
front
all
of the
go and
bike.
get the aquanium,
Aquanium.
I'll stay behind
I
and
think we
wrap
should
up
bury
our
that somewhere
preparations here,
far
so we'll
away.
be ready to leave
But
at
we
a
could
moment's
use
notice.
it as a power play, you know? This aquanium is basically the game's version of a stick of plutonium, right? It has the power of ultimate destruction or bargaining between kingdoms, you know? It's tough.
That
That's
would
what
be a
they're
great
getting
help.
at here. That
Thanks.
crater we were just in was caused by an aquanium explosion.
What are we going to do with
Crown
the
them.
aquanium we've
It's just
already
nonsense
got?
word like unobtainium and stuff. It's got to do with water being so precious. How you would turn it into a power source? Well, we have that in real life with hydrogen, but that's a little different. This one's like crystallized water.
The Forest
Yeah,
Land
they
Army
want to
might
make
come
hydrogen
after us if we
engines in
keep it on
cars,
us.
and it could be clean and great and powerful, but it's also extremely dangerous.
You have a point.
Like,
but
you know
I don't
when
know
your
where
car
we can hide
accidentally
it.
just catches fire or your Cybertruck drives off the fucking cliff? This is like, oh, yes, we had a collision on the I-95 and it's caused a nuclear explosion because it's a hydrogen bomb inside your car. Yeah,
Maybe we could
that's a
ask
whole
Mayor
different
Tor.
Final Destination movie right there.
Good idea. Let's try that.
Yeah, let's go talk to the mayor. Dear Mayor. He's like, please don't leave. Rao's suspicion. I'm surprised he's still going by Rao. He used to be called General Shiva. He changed his name because he was one of the people that set off a bomb. He did it in the name of the king and the supreme commander, his liege. And unfortunately, he got a lot of people killed, including his own wife and child. So he's now broke away from them. And he's working with us against Fight the Establishment.
Hey, old man. Where would you hide treasure if you never wanted it to be found?
Yeah.
A place
I
to
think their
hide
voice acting is really good.
treasure.
They've used a
Has
lot of
you
voices
roped
from
you
the
into
anime.
some kind of treasure
But
hunt?
for some reason it repeats an awful lot. Whew.
No, sadly. It's nothing so fun.
That's not a cheeky little update could improve anyway.
Well, what are you trying to hide?
I don't even mind it in the bosses that much. But I will say it gets on me in the open world. Say you're like doing a story mission and they're having a chat with each other and then you veer off to go exploring or just pick up a side quest or whatever. They'll just repeat the dialogue and you're like, motherfucker, I'm going there. Like, chill. It feels a little bit intrusive. Like, why aren't you going to the story mission right now? So yeah, that's just something they could do with an update. And in terms of performance, though, it's been buttery smooth. Like, you see it, I say how it is. Sometimes it's hard for me to bite my tongue, but I don't ever want to be that guy that's fucking shilling for a game for absolutely no fucking reason, you know?
I see. It must be quite the treasure indeed, then.
You know, it's not like I have a fucking review code or something, but even at that point, yeah, you gotta say,
Well,
you gotta
can
say
use
how
the
it is.
secret room in the west. I'll draw you a map.
Normal constructive criticism is the best form of feedback that they can get. Not fucking Steam review bombings and incoherent death threats. That is not how we use our words, right, little Timmy? Right, little 14-year-old incel Timmy with a fucking internet and an online account that you shouldn't have, you little prick.
I'd feel far safer
You
with
little
it there.
prick. And Father Ted used to go, "Don't call me that, you little bollocks," and I always
I'll go
cracked
and
me
hide
up.
it for you.
When would you hear a bishop say that? In the 1980s Ireland, every fucking day.
You're in a hurry,
They
right?
swore more than
Leave it with
anybody
me.
else. But if you swore back at them, you'd get a big old cane right on the knuckles. And you haven't lived or died at the same time until you've got slapped in the knuckles with a piece of
You
wood.
gonna be alright on your own?
It's searing hot pain, swelling, and your hand doesn't know whether to tense up or you want to cut it off at the same time.
Aw, look at you, all worried about your knees.
And shit, I did enough
Shut up!
bare knuckle
I'm
boxing to save me a lifetime. That didn't hurt as much as getting fucking slammed. Because they would have those fucking MDF or pine or whatever it was. And Jesus Christ.
Knees?
Oh, it's just an inside joke.
Oh, come on. Anyone who sees that necklace knows that you're not
Anyway,
from...
I'll take care of hiding
Especially
the
she
stuff.
wears it out in the
See ya.
open. Like, times are tough. That thing will get robbed again. Alright.
Why'd Anne have to go and bring up the whole niece thing?
Yeah!
Go easy on her. She hasn't seen
Alright,
her parents
Aquanium
in
recovery.
10 whole years.
Recovery. Looks like
I
this guy
imagine
has
she
another
must be overjoyed.
side quest.
Knowing him, I'm sure nothing.
Oh,
You're looking pretty down. What's wrong?
looks like somebody got lost, did they?
Normally you're all pumped about
Let's grab
helping
a side
Now
quest while
that
we
same
can.
determination might be the town's downfall.
Did something happen?
Yeah.
We're starting to run out of food.
Oh, Christ.
More people means more
That's
food.
true, that's true.
Supplies are running late.
So the side quests in this game are pretty standard stuff, you know, hidden fetch quests. It's fine because it actually has another side of it where it's helping the town and it's opening up stores and stuff. So there's definitely a little bit of more want to do the side quest rather than the average go here, kill that, come back kind of thing, you
No
know.
one wants to live in a town where there's nothing to eat.
Indeed.
So I'm
We
here
want us to have
first,
our
but
own
I won't
fields and
deny
stables.
that I tend to speed through them a lot because I know that there's just beginning, middle, and end, and
But we need
Yeah.
someone who's a dab hand when it comes to agriculture.
need a farmer.
Do you know anyone who'd be able to
Go.
help?
I have an old friend in Talbot named Cyrus.
Okay. Luckily, the fast travel in the game is absolutely instantaneous, which is great. So when they do make you go around with fetch quests, you're there and back again very
I
fast,
sent him
quicker
a
than
letter
Bilbo
asking him
Baggins.
to lend his skills to Spino.
She says, I don't know how I feel about the future of Lord of the Rings. It's a series I have such a history with, so much love for, but whew, I don't know. I really wish that they would, EA or Sierra, whoever owns it now, would bring back those old movie games. They are fan-fucking-tastic. I just worry for a game that is Peter Jackson lining up to remake those movies with new actors, and yeah, I don't want
But
that.
I've yet to receive a reply.
By now we're getting some pseudo bullshit fucking Gollum movie or something, even though it was like a fan movie. There's going to be a
At this
lawsuit
rate,
over it. I'm telling
Spino
you.
won't be able to continue growing.
Apparently it was a fan movie, Hunt for Gollum, and now that just happens to be the name of the new one. We don't need Gollum's story. We got his complete backstory with Schmeagol and Deagle, brothers who fought over the ring, found it in a mysterious pond, and he ended up killing his own brother over it. The end. What else do I need to know? Huh?
Can't get
Has
another
he
human?
a baby mama out there? Tiny little Schmeagles, little fucking rat babies running around? Like,
Cyrus is both the
what do I
most
need to know?
accomplished and mightiest farmer I know.
Schmeagle Jr. My precious. Oh, Precious Jr. Remember, I'll beat the shit out
He's
of
the
you.
only one with the skill to turn
Yeah.
this barren
But
wasteland.
I want to see what this Riders of the Rohirrim. Some of that stuff could be cool. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more from Gondor as well, you know?
into proper farmland.
Bring back Sean Bean so he can die again.
The mightiest, huh?
He likes to die
I
in
like
movies.
the sound of that.
I love how he can take the piss out of himself. He's like, people bring it up in interviews. He's like, yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Whether it's fucking Silent Hill or whatever movie, you know.
Then, would you mind checking up on him? And
No one
relaying the
dies
message?
like Sean Bean. Cybers, how's it going? Hello, Amid. How was your day, dude?
What should we do?
Getting ready for that
Prince?
4-day week on, you jammy bastards.
Sure, I'll drop by. I want to see the mightiest for myself.
Okay, let's go get ourselves a farmer.
Not sure. Cyrus should
Alright,
be.
let's do it. There's always about 15 lines too many in a conversation. Clearly, he's just like, run out of food, go talk to my friend in this town, the end. No, 15 fucking lines of dialogue. You're okay, it's alright. You don't gotta tell me any more than that. From lifeless to lush. It's pretty lush. That's proper lush, as the Welsh say. That's proper lush. Decoy or poison gas in your ass. Temporarily increases the attack of Beelzebub's vehicle. Now, I like that. Let's get that. And he's got some skill tree stuff as well. Power of darkness. We want like, what was this one? Weak attacks do better, okay. More power of darkness, critical condition, attack boost, that's good as well. Yeah. Aerial combo. I feel like I do that already. Square. Oh, I do that already. So I ain't gonna buy it twice. Baby, think twice. Let's get this one. Critical condition. Nice. I never let his HP go that low because I'm not out here getting one-shotted. Let's see if Mrs. has any new goodies as well. Hell yeah, baby. How you
Have a
doing,
look.
girl? Nice. Scorpion alloy. These are some of the shops we've opened ourselves by doing the side quests. They're worth doing. This one's a paint shop for all your tanks and buggies and stuff. When am I able to do this?
Do you need anything?
I do need some stuff, but I can't say it on stream. I'm sorry. Okay. Suspension is gone in this thing. You can hear it. You hear the suspension squeaking. Don't come a queefing. There we go. You can have that one for free. Instead of the rocking and knocking. Let's see. Let's see. What's it called? Battle bot? Make vehicle. Hold on. Make money. Make money. I don't see it there. Where is it? Customize upgrade vehicle. Where is he? I think I was making parts where I don't have the core, you see. Yeah, it's a battle bot, battle armor. Bakugan! Welcome, bring back Bakugan, come on. I hear Bionicle is coming back, and it's going to be in Fortnite and everything. Hear this? Bakugan. Alright, when do we get the core for the battle armor? I want this so bad. How to get the bat? Oh, it's frame, not... I always call them cores, it sounds better. I'm thinking of armored core, I'm sorry. Great game. Where do we get this? It's all from these bounties, okay. Okay. Not bounties. Oh, it's in the main story as well. Okay. Talk to the hunter at the junker market. Okay, let's do that. I want a new mech. So he was at the junker market over Chian. And I didn't see that though. It's apparently called Mad
Rao here. General Arid, you copy?
John.
Copy.
Copy.
To report?
My name's Copy.
Our
Sean
plan is
Bean has
to head to the
perfected
Merrick
the art of
battleship
dying,
in
right?
search of
One
more
does not
Aquanium.
simply die in a movie.
That's
You
music
have
to
to
my
Sean
ears.
Bean die, right?
I wanted
Sorry,
to
that's...
dispatch a recon team.
I thought that guy said in Skibbity Toilet.
Just don't
Have you
have
seen all these
men.
schools that are banning like
Send a
Rizzler
unit to join you. The
in
moment
Ohio
I can get the king to sign
and
off.
Skibbity and all this stuff?
It's
They're
in your
clamping
hands.
down. It always
Understood.
works, right? That definitely is gonna work. Alright, where's the dude here? Remember we kind of bumped... Oh, there he is there. Bumped into him back
Hey!
again. Alright, so we're looking for... Oh, some new ones. Spades boss. Cool, look at that dude! I don't think he's going to be able to leave that car. He is there forever. So these are little bounty extra mini bosses that you can get. But they also... Oh, look, it actually tells you there. I'm so stupid. Look, jump bot frame. Battle tank frame. Bakugan! Oh, sorry, I can't stop saying that now. Hopper frame. Ooh, dirt buggy frame. You can't need that. Motorbike frame. Ooh, that's so sick. It looks like an armadillo or... Oh, it's a prawn, is it? We're looking for a dude called Nabber or something. Ruler of the mountains. There's more down here. Ancient coin. Look at that big fucking... No, that's about it. So there's still going to be cheeky bastards, and they're not going to... Car frame. Not going to give me an inch unless I do the story. Reckless outlaw. Okay, so where's he at?
Coming.
I keep it coming. How does he know every time? Reckless. Okay, so where's he at? Where they at? I think he's over here, is he? No, it seems... That's the main story. Where's the dude? Is he down here for real? For real? What the fuck you doing? Okay. That'll do. Can we get out of here? I don't think so. I need to activate that. Okay, we can go here. That's fine. Who does the old dude remind you of? Can't put a finger on. Drives me crazy. The voice? The voice is like Bruce Campbell. I don't know, man, you know? Like Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, Spider-Man. Imagine actors getting threatened by directors to be recast for Sean Bean. If they can't pull off their death scene, that's brilliant, right? You just pull up Lord of the Rings and like, alright, just do it like that, please. Nah. The looks, ooh. Yeah, that's a tough one. He's got resting angry bastard face instead of resting bitch face. I can't quite tell, but he's a good dude actually, you know? He's just trying to do some good. How did they follow me in the quicksand then?
You know, I've heard that Genji dragons have been sighted in this region. Yes.
Where is this Genji dragon? I want to fight it. It's a queen scorpion. I don't want to fight that.
You might have told us that sooner. Prince, we're leaving now.
No. I found some already. It was like Genji dragon region. Literally says it like over here somewhere. No, it's up here. And I couldn't find one. Not Genji dragon territory. I couldn't find it. I want to fight one. I think it's one of the bosses. Like, there's even Genji dragon Dane.
May be quite territorial, but that means they tend to stick to their turf.
So as long as we keep an eye out for their markings and stay away, we should be fine.
What's that look like? Are they under the water? Is it like a dune, sand dune? Or is it just a dune? Where are you? Come on out. I'll just start thumping on the ground. Dune, where's my Dune? Looks like an old wimpy Mr. Satan. Yeah. Otherwise known as Mr. Hercule. What a goofy bastard.
I've got a question. Why can humans eat some plants, but not others?
Gives
Our
us the
bodies
shits.
can't digest a lot
Something
of
about
it.
the mustache
And
thing.
then there's others
close.
that are downright poisonous to us.
I'm trying to think so.
Humans just have weak stomachs.
So you
A lot of
stomachs
Akira
are so
Toriyama's
strong you can eat
characters
just
can
about
kind of
anything?
melt
Impressive.
together. Alright. Oh, this must be the dude. Are you the dude? That's a lot of damage. Ow, I'm challenged. Stop hitting me. You dummy. Oh, fast, boys. Not saying, is it? Okay. Skeet Ulrich. Did you guys watch the FNAF movie? I seen that dude. His name Matthew. Whatever. He's prepping up for the second one. Who did he play in it? Why is this guy fucking bumping? Better stop! Fire! They can't do much damage to my tank. I've upgraded this one a lot. But also quick enough where I can't get a good beat on them. If I can hit them directly, it'll do 3 hits almost. It's like a... But if I only hit them to the side, it's only one little bit. Like, it breaks the shot up. The tank can't move too much. It's kind of one of those things, you know, you trade power for maneuverability. Thank God you can let it reload and then switch. See that, Fortnite? Reloading and switching weapons. Keeps it reloading. Isn't that incredible? Yeah. Poor Anakin is gonna hate this new update because there's just gonna be sand everywhere. Sandman testifies. That movie was actually pretty good. Okay, nice. You can watch it. for death. Who else is in it? That Josh Hutcherson or something? Shack Boy? No, it wasn't Shack Boy. It was Bridge of Therapy. Dude, come on, just stay still. Let me shoot you. I swear. I wish the machine guns weren't so fucking useless. It's not even chip damage. It's just shit damage. Dance the night away. We'll be able to make one of these buggies. Where'd it go?
Of course not, silly.
I see.
What? Did he just disappear? He's not destroyed. I think it despawned. Gay! Look at it, fucking despawned. Hey, you're the one driving around. Like, if you have, and he got half his health back. Gay! Super gay, man! Fuck that. You're the one driving over here. It's not gonna do me. You stay in your fucking lane, bitch. That's annoying. Don't we love when they despawn like that? I knew I didn't kill him. He had a bit left. He's burning now, though. Get him, Billy. Actually, that's not burning. A certain part of this tank shot has a chance of disrupting their engine. So it's 7 seconds away. And just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. Come closer, my dear. All the better to feed you.
Damn it! This weapon's busted!
Cool. You can do it too. It's got that big giant rocket on the top that don't do nothing. God damn. Is that really doing 4 damage? What the fuck is it doing 4 damage? Middle bet. Every time that machine gun goes off, it makes me think of that. Boom!
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main road.
Get wrecked.
They roam
Blame
over Sand
your
Land,
water.
peddling their wares to all comers.
Yeah, stop fucking peddling your wares everywhere, man. Sick of you. No one wants your used underpants. You gotta go to... What's this? Oh. You gotta go to OnlyFans for that stuff. Bonk! Imagine like doing your taxes and you're like, what's your supplementary income? We seem to have some kind of discrepancy here. And you're like, yeah, I sell used underpants on OnlyFans. Okay, enough said. Same. That's where we're heading, boys. Alright. Reckless outlaw. Rah. Thank you. Now we can make the dirt buggy frame. I wonder, is it any good? It looks good. It looks like it's got like Halo Warthog controls where you kind of being able to spin and move at the same time. The old front wheel drive. What is it? I have to go there for that. Okay, we'll do that. I want to make this fucking thing as well. Jesus, the map gets a bit crazy at times. Reminds me of Sully. Okay. Nice. The fan movie. Oh, did they do like an animated thing? That's cool, dude. Did Mark Wahlberg do a good job on Sully? Probably queuing up the next one of that, huh? How many Uncharted movies should they do? Alright, can we use that, make that buggy? Yeah, that's so cool. I love this thing. I hope it's really good. Alright. Come to me, butthead. Come to me, dirt buggy. We got a rocket launcher. What's that single? We got a horizontal single frame. Super, but it needs to be level 18. Wait, I can put that on there? It says required vehicle level though. Maybe you can cheat the system a little bit. It's technically level 1, right? Because I'm just building it. And then we got suspension. Suspension? Don't keep me in suspension. I can't talk right now. Alright, why didn't it make it? Oh no. I don't care how you make it. It usually says make cost 6,000. We okay with this design? Yes. Vehicle level. Oh, look at that. Yo, so the parts dictate it? Then it says hold to assemble. But it won't let me assemble. What's wrong? Cost 6,000. I have enough. Usually the hole to assemble is underneath the suspension here. What's wrong? Is it this, you think? Something is wrong. I have dirt buggy frame 1 of 1. What's the matter? Am I missing something? Oh, fuck me, Siders. Look at this. I didn't see this. Scroll down, you aardvark. I think it's because of so many good stuff. When a game punishes me, I tend to get the bubble guts. I don't know about you. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't have ate that 6-day-old tuna. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have ate that gas station sushi. So I need quality raptor, quality croc, panther. If I change this, no, it doesn't make any difference. I think some of this is really just fucking level gated, boys. Hold on, I thought I needed less there for a second. I was trying to cheat the system. Why does it have to be level 18 though? I don't get it. I thought it was because of this piece, but if I change that piece, oh, now I can switch it back down. Ah, oh. Alright, let's just make it to the level that I can make it to the level of the level. Right? Okay, so I see how that goes. You can start it and like the highest level is 30, so we are like halfway through the game. Alright, I won't be able to equip that piece. That's clever though. You could actually cheat the system, get a really tasty piece like that, level 18, and just start at that level. That's okay. No, we'll start at level 12, you know? It's my first time with the car. Alright, well done. Oh, we gotta give it a name, right? Ooh. Ooh. What do we call this thing? Damn. And it's kind of boot. We should call it the BBL. It's got a little bit of a booty, right? We won't call it BBL Drizzy, though. We won't do that. No, no. Dude, I fully believe he probably did get a BBL. Drake is the zestiest motherfucker I've seen in years. When he started, like years ago, he started wearing those children's pink hair clips. Woo! There's nothing wrong with that, you know. To each their own. Everyone's allowed to live their own life. Except if you're P. Diddy, of course. Jesus Christ.
See you later.
But yeah. Should start calling him Zesty Drizzy. Drizzy Zesty. Good lord. No, no. Is he gonna ruin BBLs for everyone? Honestly, I think the way things are going, more women are getting their BBLs removed than anything. But where does all this fat deposit go, like, you know? We could probably end world hunger if we can just do something with these fatty deposits out of women's arses. Liposuction. If it's fucking Fight Club, they'll start making some soap and bombs out of it, you know? Flumpy hoops. I like that as well. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The floopy hoops. It sounds like Swedish chef. Here we go. Dirt buggy user guide. Autopilot, move, leave vehicle, the usual. Alright. Shoot, aim, reload, change weapon. Nice. And there seems to be a drift. But it might have a better drift. Look at the... Oh, that's so cool. It is like the Warthog. Alright, let's see what the drifting is like. Because the drift on the bike, because it's only a two-wheeler, it's actually kind of shite. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I just want something that's more like a handbrake turn, you know? How are you meant to fight something? No, it's still more slidey. I know a drift is more of a slide than anything, but I want the vehicle to turn more.
What's taking our race so long?
It's kind of cool. You get really good at it, you can just pull off little donuts like that. And then we got rocket launchers, got a little booster. Does it have a jump or anything? No. But apparently X is brake. That's cool. When has that happened? That's never happened before. Rocket launcher, and then we got the machine gun. I don't think that has movement either. And the rocket launcher doesn't have movement either. Oh, no, it does. It does. Okay, good. And the machine guns have a little bit of movement, but same as the motorbike, they're front facing, so they're only front use. I did see that there was an auto lock-on chip. Let me see if I can put it on it. That would be really handy for that rocket launcher. But some of them are level gated as well. That's the unfortunate part. Come here, missus. And we could also paint it too. Gushy pushy. Parts. Make a part, upgrade part, customize vehicle. Let's move over to the dirt buggy. That's all I got there. Customize vehicle. BBL right there. Hell yeah. So it's considered car. Okay. I didn't know. Let's go on to the chips. Okay, can't do anything there. Weird. So yeah, some of the chips are very specific. BBL. I can't even put a chip in. Does this one not take a chip at all? Maybe it's a different thing. Upgrade part, make part. Which is it? Vehicle? Upgrade vehicle, maybe? It is it's a little bit confusing. There we go. Chip slot. Okay, that's more likely. You need that chip. Alright, let's buy that for him. Nice. Now, as awkward as is, you go back to garage parts, then... Is it upgrade part now? Engine suspension. Damn it! The problem is not the menus, it's the look of the menus. I can't tell. It's like there's 9 selections. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Auto loader. Okay, chip that works with any vehicle. Auto reloads ammo when empty. I thought we were already doing that. Then we got a machine gun. Increases machine gun power. And then incendiary chip for the missiles. Boost enhancer. That could be good. A little damage over time. Okay, let's try that. Good job, little buddy. I do want to make the battle bot, and it doesn't seem to be available yet. So let's go do another mission. See you later. Let's go get this farm going so they'll have food. Probably be heading to forest land fairly shortly. Hey, I'm still in my little BBL. Damn.
Who are we looking for again?
Jumps out. This bitch here.
Cyrus or something.
A farmer named Cyrus?
You know who that is?
That's my granddad you're talking about.
Oh, don't tell me he's dead.
Really? Can I meet him?
What's your business with him exactly?
Yeah, see? What's your business?
Well, the thing is...
Mind yours. How about that? Yeah? Oh, shit. Off to a good
Teaching
start.
agriculture in Spino? That sounds amazing! My granddad used
There
to
we
live
got
in
water,
Aro,
we
you know?
got soil. All we need is that BBL. Bring it on home, missus.
A lot happened after he moved to Talbo.
Oh.
He's a shut-in now.
He's a shut-in. Oh, no. What, does he make, like, weed or something? Like, how can he still be an agricultural farmer, but he's a shut-in? You got a closet full of the finest kush the land has ever seen?
Sometimes
Yes,
he
he
gets
do.
Aro, like
I'll take
he
some.
remembered
I'll
something.
take some. It's Flumpy Humps. That's the name of the kush.
But he always comes
A lot of these side quests, hear me out.
as ever.
They have choice-based stuff, and it does matter. I got 2 sisters killed, and you can choose which shopkeeper, and it all seems pretty simple, but I think it'll affect the population of your town, so just be careful on if there's choice-based. Don't be afraid to just double-check, because you can always reload, of course, but you might want to fill out your town as much as you can.
I think teaching would be an amazing change of pace for him. I'm all for it.
Nice. Teach us
case, can I
how
see him?
to do the gritty.
He's an Aro. Thing is...
Alright. That's all I need to know. See what I'm saying about the dialogue? And that's all voiced. You can't pet the dogs in the game, so it's a fucking shit game. Sorry. Nice. You know, it's refreshing to have one that's not fucking petting the dog. Oh, luckily I've been here before. So I get the fast travel everywhere. Yay! I still want to see what this Genji dragon is. But I went into that lair, as you can see, and there was nothing there. There's definitely big old beasts and monsters from the trailer, but I'm thinking they might be a wee bit story-based. He's a shut-in. This place is deader than dead. It's ruins. And the quest's all fucked up. Son of a bitch, Flipper. Alright, there you go.
Hey, is your name
Hello,
Cyrus?
sir. We wish for you to come home with us.
Who's asking?
Yes, let me guess. You don't have water out here, as you can't do
The Fiend Prince Beelzebub.
proper farming.
What's some fiend want with me?
Beelzebub.
You got a letter from Mayor Tor of Spino, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Now that you mention it.
You're coming with us, dead or alive. Although you won't be much of a good farmer if you're dead, but you'd make a great fertilizer.
But
See?
I'm afraid my
Sometimes
farming
you gotta make
days
the
are
best of a
behind
bad
me.
situation. We loved our grandpa. We loved him even more when he started to sprout bananas and pumpkins and everything out of the
Why is
garden.
that?
Because
Every
I'm
time I
done
eat pumpkin,
having
it
my
tastes a little bit
fields
like
taken
grandpa.
from me.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
Did something happen in Aro and Talbo?
Yes.
Just look at these ruined fields.
God.
Bandits and junkers did this.
Are these? Oh, these are fields? I thought they were graves. What do you think I was talking about?
Nothing can grow here anymore.
I like how she says he's a shut-in and he's clearly just walking around,
It
living his
does
best
look
life,
like
trying
that.
to better this whole village.
I
doesn't
just
know her
couldn't
grandpa.
take it anymore. Cress did her best to lift my spirits. I took her advice and tried to start over in Talbo.
I don't know if it's the artist's choice, but everyone looks cross-eyed and high as a motherfucker. They got that Billie Eilish look, you know? Like, has she ever been sober?
But it didn't go well there.
You gotta
either.
exist in the music industry these days. You have to be higher than a motherfucker. Now I think he's like constipated, horny, consta horny.
Did bandits show up again?
Just a little GTO.
No. Some of the villagers didn't like my methods. The fields in Talbot are communally owned. The majority decided against me. So, I gave up farming yet again.
Damn.
I raised those fields like they were my own grandkids.
It's kind of weird.
I never want to go through that again.
I hope you're not like falling asleep out here and kissing the soil.
I
Stop
don't
it.
think you'd have that issue in Spino, though.
No.
That's what I
We'll
was
treat
told
you right.
when I went to Talbot. Fool me once.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
so we gotta
guess
change
that
his
settles
mind.
it then. I'll let Tor know.
No, not so fast.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
He's doing the old reverse psychology. I guess you don't want all this free
You can't
stuff.
just back down and leave without asking again. Kids these days.
Certain menus in this game have a very distinct sound effect that people think sounds like their fire alarm when it needs a change of battery. And unbeknownst to them, they've all self-exposed themselves. Change your fucking fire alarm.
Haven't you
So if you
heard
wonder
of
what
the
the stream
3-time
notifications
rule?
have been about, that's what it's about. It's a weird inside joke. Because honestly, when someone said it, that was it. I hear it too. I hear it too.
The 3 chimes
We've
rule?
all been there.
Nope. Don't believe I have.
If it's in your room though, I don't know how you'd, not think about it. For me, it was usually in the hallway. And you'd be like fucking, you'd be rolling over and sleeping under the pillow not to hear it. Do anything but change the battery.
You heard me.
So go
boy.
tell my neighbors,
I
do.
said times.
What I want you to do is, right, I want you to put a D battery into an envelope, right, and put a little note there, and just address it to the lazy motherfuckers. And,
Get someone
and
to
that's
say
it.
yes.
That's all you
You
gotta
pay
do.
3 visits and ask nicely.
From Cyber. You know what you did. They can speak for themselves.
You mean I've got to come back 2 more times?
That'd be so funny. Thank you. This mystical object we couldn't find in all the lands for 15 years. Oh my, what do we do with it? Then you get an envelope back like 2 weeks later. It's like, our little son Timmy has swallowed your miraculous, beautiful bounty you've given us, and it killed him stone dead from poisoning.
He's not
Why would
gonna
you do
make
this?
easy, huh?
It was meant
3
for the
visits
smoke
is
alarm, you
too
fucking
much.
morons.
3 gifts
God.
will work just fine.
We'll have a whole like giant Dune storyline around, or be like the obelisk in 2001: A Space Odyssey, except it's a fucking D-cell battery, and they still don't know how to put it into the goddamn fire alarm.
So I'll come to Spino if I give you 3 presents?
That's the
Really are just like cavemen and women running around go, ooga, ooga bonga, ooh, D-cell, ooh, Duracell.
First, I'll be needing a few of these.
And then you get another letter 2 weeks later after they buried their son. We couldn't figure out the instructions, so we licked the battery and inserted it into our anus. It caused immeasurable pleasure, then pain, then pleasure. We thank you for this beautiful bounty.
That's not 3.
Good God, you'll shove it in any hole besides the fire alarm, won't you? Yes, you will. Tell Grandma that.
The whole set counts as 1 gift.
Self-stimulating. Nice. We powered Grandma. She's like the fucking Energizer bunny. She just keeps going and going. Now she's like a dog in heat with the zoomies. Our grandma was humping the fucking water bottles over there.
But if I do that 3 times,
Stop
that's
it.
the same as 3
I just
visits.
asked for some ice. What are you doing, Grandma?
You don't
Giggity.
say. Well, that's some
I may have it
coincidence.
covered in chocolate and put it in a Mars bar wrapper. Right. You should do it.
How about you just humor this poor old man? Huh?
Don't give them ideas. We already have caffeine-laden protein bars. We'll have Mars bar energy bars. Uh-oh, it's too late. I can hear them. They're churning. The dollar signs are on their eyes already. Ding, 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 ding. But what if caffeine in
Here
our...
you go.
Oh my God. Everyone in a business sounds like like fucking William Shatner. Oh my God.
Looky here.
I stood on a
You
Lego.
actually brought them.
You asked me to, right?
Alright, luckily,
I look
we
so
don't even need to
surprised.
go finding stuff because I've collected a mountain of shit in
got-
this game.
Alright, what's next?
Let's see. How about you
10
bring
pieces
me...
of lumber. Limber or lumber? But what if it's lumber? I got you that lumber. Actually, don't. I think I'm missing some. Yeah. Fuck. The lumber is a little bit harder to cumber by because you need to make it. I don't care how you just get me some lumber. So we gotta go back to Spino real quick. Normally this would be a ball leg, but the fast travel is that quick. So I'm cool with that. Skibbity. He said he wanted a 10, right? I don't think you can find it out in the... You don't just punch a tree and get lumber. How fucking dare you? How dare you? You get it right here. Right here. And I just have enough plant matter to make 5 more, which would give me 10, which is exactly how much he needs. Wow.
Thank you.
It's almost like the game knows what it's doing. Thank you. She's over enthusiastic. I hope she's like that in bed too. Thank you. Alright, Jesus, you don't need to thank me, God. Just make me a sandwich. A full-size Mars bar, for example, holds 260 kcals of energy, and that is equivalent of 300 watt-hours. Nice. Please do not shove a Mars bar into your power socket. And please don't call your asshole power socket.
There you go.
Hey, satisfied?
Yes.
That better be enough.
One to go.
Ah, he wants more?
Don't worry. You've done enough.
Oh.
But I thought you wanted 3 gifts.
3 gifts? Do you think he's the 3 wise men or
Are
something?
you sure? You asked me to, right?
Mars bar. Useless fact of the day. Is that real? Is that real? Kickass.
I have everything I need to start readying the land and building stables in Spino.
Nice. Stables?
Wait,
I wanted a farm.
These gifts were all materials you need for Spino?
Is it gonna have horses and
You
cows?
don't miss a thing, do ya? Ideally, it'd be nice to also have some Lisa bite to improve the soil.
Lisa bite? Oh, I thought Lisa was more of a nibbler, you know what I'm saying? Well,
But
fuck.
it's located in a place with some dangerous
Of course it
folks.
is. And you want me to go there?
It'd be terrible for this fussy old geezer.
Alright,
to
Mr.
put
Geezer.
accommodating
Yeah, I didn't know
young
you were a
man
geezer.
like you in danger.
Geezers need excitement. If their lives don't provide it, Cher Lloyd provides it.
You're looking at the
okay.
Fiend Prince.
Let's go get him. I don't need 15 more lines of dialogue. Just tell me the fuck where to go. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Hey, do you know if someone in chat thinks that you look like Sully from Uncharted? That's a compliment. Take it. You got more wrinkles than a bedspread, but he thinks you look like Sully. Be careful. A mid could be coming after you. Is this where we gotta go? From lifeless to lush. A story about soap. Isn't that what those ladies love? The lush soap or something? I can't keep up with it. It's one time in band camp, this one kid ate a whole bar of soap. Poor bastard. He was pissing bubbles for days. Let's use motorbike. Go! Wonder which is faster, buggy or motorbike. Find out next time on No One Gives a Shit. Dragon Pool Sea. Dragon. How come we had all those seasons and no one tried to get with the legendary dragon? What about the Namekian dragon? That guy was ripped, like. When he's not granting wishes, he's fucking bench pressing.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us.
Mm-hmm.
Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
That's pretty fast. I think the bike does
should also
102,
go a bit
112.
faster than it would on unpacked ground.
Unpacked? I love the way it breaks, man. It's so funny. Get him! That's pretty... 1,000? That's pretty powerful. 1,000! That might be stronger than the tank, honestly.
Something smells like treasure.
On my way. On my way. Move, bitch! Get out of the way!
This must be Spiral Mountain.
Welcome home.
Sense of ground. These must be a bunch of the stupid punks who messed up the old man's
Yeah.
farm, huh?
Punk. I ain't no punk
Think
bitch
I'll
neither.
frighten them a bit before I grab the Lisa bite.
The iron does
I'll beat
300
up maybe
damage.
30 and have them
The
shaking in
boogie
their boots.
rocket launcher is awesome. Alright, is this where we're going? Wannabe junkers. Wannabe. If you wanna be a junker, you gotta get with my friends. How come she says like you gotta get with your friends? And she says that's a good thing. So I gotta fuck all of the Spice Girls? Like, challenge accepted, you know? Even now. But normally girls don't want you to get with their friends. It starts off like who has the better pussy kind of competition, you know? Like, ladies, please. I'll taste them all. It's like the taste of the rainbow. Skittles. Ah! Go to hell and you die. Something tells me Posh Spice probably tastes like an old tea doily, you know? Earl Grey. Like, she'd be looking fine as fuck, but she'd be tasting like an old granny's badge. David Beckham hasn't been down there since the football days. Alright, Victoria. No, it's more like, alright, I'm Victoria. I don't blame her, man. Like, how are you meant to get, like, sexually aroused when it sounds like Elmo's down there? Oh, yeah, baby. Maybe she's into that, I don't know. People have all got weird things going on. Spice Girls. But if so, I plugged my nightstand lamp into a Mars bar, it'll run for 10 hours. It could, or it could cause an electrical fire. Let me know. You know? Let me know. Test it out. Test it out and come back to me. And if you don't come back to me, I'll know that you might have died in a house fire. It's okay. I think Sporty Spice would be the challenge, you know? Because I think she might be playing for everybody's team. But I'd still go for it. Melanie C, you know? I'll wear a wig. It's all good. She did that song with freaking
there are paths in every possible direction. This place is
Lisa
an
Left Eye
absolute
from
maze.
TLC. That was a damn good song.
My
Now.
head's already spinning.
Right, where am I going now? But don't know if I need
Looks like
5
there are
more.
valuables just
Step
lying
right up.
around
Come on, don't
all
be
over
afraid.
the place.
Decks are waiting. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Every now and then Spice Girls just come back up. But it's David Beckham taking a picture of them together. I think he's the biggest Spice Girl fan. I hope he's a taste of all the Spice Rack. That's what I like to do when I go to friends' houses. They don't ask or anything, but I like to just lick the top of each of the Spice Rack, you know? It's really good. Now this cinnamon tastes weird. I know. It should. It should. Just making sure your spices are in order. Whee!
This is one mazy mountain.
Yes.
Indeed.
We've all been
Something
there,
tells
like,
me
you know, you're
going
trying to
get
use
lost.
that spice and it's all clumped at the lid. You're like, why does this happen? I've done nothing to you. And you treat me like a piece of shit, cinnamon. And then lo and behold, it's because I have been sneaking in licking the top of your spice rack. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is a spice rack when she, like, you know, gently sprinkles cocaine on her tits and you just go in for the ultimate motorboat? No, that's not a spice rack? Good to know. Doja, that's not a spice rack. I'm sorry. You have to come up with another name. Doja Cat. You know she'd be a freak in the sheets. I'm telling you. Everyone else like dressing up like cats and naughty maids. She bursts out with the Hitler cosplay in the bedroom. And what the fuck is going on? What's going on? I'm into it. It's okay. I mean, I swear to God, she's been activated. She has spent too much time online and on 4chan. Run away. Run away. Hey, it would be really cool if you just shut the fuck up and make some music. Thanks. Cheers. No, it's time to bring up the random shit of the day. It's Doja Cat. That bit, she was at, like, was a Coachella or one of those in the mud? I'm like, hell yes. But she's really problematic, Cyber. I don't care. That's what the mute button is for. It was the one thing that Adam Sandler movie got right. Click. Can we get a mute button? It's like, you hang out with some of these girls and you're praying for deafness. Please, please, take me. Take me. Take me now. No. She did what? Oh my God. Boohoo.com. Well, I went down there. There was nothing down there. Go under, down. Oh shit. Go under, down. Hell yes. I went to a fine establishment of teaching.
There's some rocks in here.
My education is fine, thank you very much.
This should be enough for the old man.
Fine and dandy.
Let me get it back to him.
Yeah, let's get it back to that old man. Lisa Bite. I got a feeling that this is something dirty, nasty. Where is he? Over here. Come here, you little bollocks. Yeah, what is he putting in this soil? Do you know what I mean? It's like superfood for growing weed. I'm down for it. I think the little town could do with it. Everyone's a little stressed out. Is that a weed? It could be. It could be. A mid's lamp equal modern version of Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, don't put your cat tail in the fucking power supply either. Please don't do that. It'll be like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation all over again. Wow! A bit. I could smell that scene. You know that kind of way? Oh, I could smell it.
Thank the heavens.
Burnt the cat
made it
alive
back
underneath the
safely.
cat. Wow.
Here's the Lisa bite. This'll fix up the soil, right?
Nice.
It will. Sorry you had to put yourselves at risk for this.
Not sorry enough.
Nah, don't be silly. I could have taken those guys in
If you ever wonder why you get rejected from Twitch partner program, I don't. I don't have to wonder.
Now that I've roughed them
I don't want to be that
I
guy.
should leave you alone
My
for
name's
a
called
bit.
out in the middle of a TwitchCon, and I come up and it's like graduation, and I'm just
I've never met anyone
butt
so
naked
generous.
except for the graduation
That's 4
cap.
gifts
You
you've
said I could
given
wear
me
anything.
now. I ought to repay
My
the
invisible
pluck you showed
suit.
by doing that. I'm going to get hands-on in Spino.
We were saying they were trying
instead
to
of going just
mix
to
things
teach.
up with the partner stuff. There's like some, I think they just split up the reward stuff. It's like 25% or whatever, the gold stuff.
I'll build a
But the
fine
partner
farm
plus stuff,
there
once
with
I
a
heard that, I was
wonderful
like, oh
barn.
no, that's danger zone for Twitch.
Well, there's no time.
At this
like the
point, they
present.
should be counting their lucky
Time to
stars
make a move.
for someone like Kai Cenat, you know? Probably the biggest creator on here. And he's finally playing some games and bringing amazing eyes onto these games. I just hope he does it for some lesser known games as well, you know? Good on the dude, you know? That's all I... Jeez, if I was in the same position, that's all I would care about is giving back. Giving back to the games, the community, whatever the hell. But he does that already. Like, I watched when he was in Vegas that time, and he just picked someone off the street and bought her, like, $2,000 pair of shoes for nothing. It's like, damn! That's that fuck you money I was talking about. Never have a care in the world again. Alright, let's see how Spino is doing now with our new farmer. When you come back, you get treated with this cute little cutscene. Look at it over there! Nice! Hell yes, we got sativa, indica, nice. In the couch. Lovely. We got all that good. Pineapple Express is over there too.
Why,
Hands
hello,
off, James
everyone.
Franco. Hello.
Would you look at the town? It's hustling. It's bustling.
It is. It's got kind of a Greek thing going on as well.
It sure is. And after being one step away from a ghost town when we first
Nice.
saw it.
Now to rule this town with an iron fist. With taxes. Yes. Yes. And
incredible what
tariffs.
people can do
And
when they put
subpoenas.
their minds
Oh,
to
Jesus. Right, sorry. That's that evil side of
and the
humanity.
prince, you mean?
It all comes out. Other people can just beat it down with a stick, but there's lesser men out there in power, unfortunately.
Can't argue with you there.
Thank you. See, she agrees.
These oblivious humans are in your debt, Prince.
Oh,
It
Lord.
wouldn't hurt to make them understand that.
Please. What's a demon supposed to do with humans' gratitude?
Such a funny little game. All he wants to do is go back and play his game console. Like, I'm dead serious. He goes back, you can go talk to Lucifer in the game, who really looks like Captain Cold from Dragon Ball. Is that his name?
Well,
Captain
I'd say Spino's future is secure for the time being.
Frieza's dad, basically. And he's just like, okay, you can have another half an hour on your console. And then he found that his game console is broken. And that's all the demon cares about. He's not really invested in anything else, God bless him.
Well,
He's
there's
so
still
funny.
much to be
What a
done.
goofy little game. I love it. Still much to do. So I break my back. And then this is
With
what
so
we
many
get.
new residents, food is more of an issue than ever.
Fuck you too, man.
Meaning
Yeah,
more
King
burrow
Cole. I get
Oh,
Captain Cold and
seeds for
King
the
Cole
fields,
mixed
too.
up. King Cole. That's what Lucifer looks like in this game. Good old Daddy Frieza. Daddy Frieza. And then Supreme Commander looked exactly like Frieza in his first form when he was flying around on a little pod, a little ball sack,
Exactly.
an oversized diaper.
I've been in talks
You're
with
meant
a
to
number of
change that,
towns
Frieza.
and
That's
merchants.
disgusting. King Cole. Yeah. Captain of the Ginyu. Yeah, the Ginyu squad. I
But
love
none
those
of them
guys.
will part
I
with
was
such
like
precious
Zarbon. Don't
resources
ask me
for a
why.
reasonable
He was the one. He had
price.
like green skin and jewels and stuff. Zarbon. He was a motherfucker. I don't know why. I always liked that guy. Thought he was a son of a bitch. But then when he transformed into Gator Boy, oh Jesus, he was a
Cattle
Gator
and
Boy.
seeds, eh?
That
What
was
else do you
pretty
need?
random. That was pretty peak Dragon Ball Z. Was the Namek saga. I couldn't believe it. It was so cool. And then Goku training in his little space pod, and then we found out he was under massive weight, and oh jeez, it was so good. Everything else after that got a bit ridiculous, but still amazing. But just that whole, from the moment of the start of the Z saga and learning about Super Saiyans and finally getting to that moment, and oh wow, just special.
It certainly would be
And
nice
then
to have more stores.
I think the beautiful just irony of it is when he finally kills Frieza. Frieza comes back as half robot thing, and you're like, oh no, and he brings his whole family there, and then Trunks just shows up and just goes turns him into sashimi, man. That's so funny. I was like, okay, we're dealing with the power levels are thrown out the window now. We're no longer talking about over 9,000. We're in the millions upon millions at this point.
People naturally gravitate
This was someone
to
who took
places
like
with abundant
27
food.
episodes to kill Frieza, you know? He did it in 3 slices.
then merchants will follow.
I fucking love that
And once
series so
Spino's
much.
commerce blooms,
Forever.
more people
It is
still will
timeless.
come.
Sustaining that cycle.
I
is the
dislike
key to
Sarwan.
true
Yeah,
stability,
yeah.
I gather.
And Doderia. Such a badass moment. I'm telling you. They had that fucking NSYNC haircut, the 90s split down the middle. Made me want to get it.
Indeed. And for that, we must acquire cattle and seeds.
Future Trunks, ultimate badass.
Wait, you think more stores in Spino could
Never
provide
really
us
used
with...
the sword too much again, huh? It proved to be a bit
Upgrades?
useless.
Assuming they have the parts, yes.
Before talking about upgrades, I propose revamping
I've
the
been watching
garage.
a good bit of Demon Slayer with friends lately, and yeah, I'm getting to that point where the swords are kind of useless too. It's like, oh jeez.
The place is falling apart at the seams.
Pretty fun.
It won't last
It
much
toes
longer.
the line between kind of kid-friendly stuff. It's tough. It is a tough one. Dragon Ball Z was the same. Did as much filler and comedy, which made it so wholesome and great, you know. Good old Chi-Chi, named after a pair of tits. Ultimate dummy mommy just putting Goku in his place. And he loved pissing her off. You know, those two had the most filthiest angry sex ever. And Stunny, why would you piss your missus
like
off
we know what
so
we're doing
much
next, then.
unless it led to somewhere else, you know? Hell yeah. Hey, come on, in fairness, he's spewing out kids every 2 minutes. That guy, any chance he got, if he wasn't eating food, he was doing something. He was eating something else, you know. Oh shit, we all like a bit of Chi-Chi. Goku knows what he's doing. I'm telling you, dude. Right? He had to have. All right, talk to Cyrus. Cyrus, where are you, little shite? Let's see what's going on the farm. So they have a food supply. They have furniture. They have everything they've ever wanted. We just gotta smack down a Walmart here somewhere and they'll be fine. You can get anything in there. You might have a
So
repeatable
this is
quest like
Spino.
bringing them seeds or
I
something.
like the...
I think this will do just fine.
When did you get here, you little shit?
You're here too?
See, thank you, Beelzebub. See, you're saying what we're all thinking, what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
No bullshit.
what did you follow me here for?
Yeah, my older
was
brother has
worried about
gotten
you,
severely
so I
addicted
moved here
to Lego. He got into it from as a kid, you know, and then didn't touch it for like 20 years. Now all the nostalgia stuff has got him going, and let me tell you, that's no joke. He's got all the big ones. It's like, damn. But he gets them on sale too, so I suppose it's good on him. If he gets some enjoyment out of them, why not?
You've got
I got him
nothing
the
to worry about.
Horizon tall
Now
neck
get
and we
yourself
built it
back
at
to
Christmas. It
Talbot.
was a nice little bonding moment. You don't get those very often anymore because everybody's all hustle and bustle and living all around the country.
Nope, I'm staying. You're not the only reason I'm here.
But it's hard
do
to
you
build Lego together because I was like, okay, let me just pick a page in the middle of the instruction manual, right? And then go from there. And that did not work out because every 4 pages it needed to join with the last piece, which I had not made, which I was waiting for him to catch up. So it was kind of funny. It's a really good set. They're meant to be doing a Lego Horizon game. Like, if it's more than that, it'd be wild. I'm down for that. I've said whatever they put out next for Lego, I'll play. Fuck it, I'll play that 2K Lego football game. I don't care. I love a bit of Lego.
I've always
Nah, that's
regretted the
KCO.
way
Is
things
it?
panned out.
KCO. He did. I don't think I seen from KCO is that clip of him being able to guess every single fast food sandwich or burger. They call them all sandwiches over there. We call them burgers. Even if it's chicken burger, beef burger, fish burger, we call them burgers. If it is 2 buns and shit in the middle, it's a burger. I don't know where the sandwich stuff comes out of. There's no sandwich there. But that's anyway. So he was able to do all of them from Wendy's to Arby's to Burger King, McDonald's. I was like, Jesus. Like, I know fatty, but oh my God. You just proved your own point. And I think he was losing the will to live every time he got one right. He's like, no, please. But he couldn't help it. He knew them. Like, these restaurants changed the look and reintroduced new sandwiches every quarter or whatever. But he still knew them all. That's bad.
So this time,
that means he's been
I'll
eating
do
fast
whatever I
food since he
can
was
to
like
help your
5 or
farm
something.
work out.
Non-stop. That dude's built like a fucking water
I
balloon.
said go back to
Jeez.
Talbot. I don't need your help.
But guys like him, KCO and who's that other guy that's coming up now? Oh, I can't remember his name. It's a Scratch or something like that. They have weird names. And Kai Sennett and a few others. I think they're fucking cool. I hold them in so much more bigger regard than the likes of fucking Aiden Ross and all that. Like, people might put them together as whatever, W community or whatever. No. Kai Cenat is way above. Like, he's an actual functioning human. Aiden Ross is like a pit stain on Andrew Tate's ball sack, you know what I mean? Like, he's fallen in love with him. And the constant gay baiting, like, that guy needs to become, you know, look in the mirror and become fucking real for a minute and tell yourself what's going on, dude. Your closet is as fuck.
Yeah, but
Jeez.
if you're building
I don't know
a
where that
barn-
kind of gay baiting shit's come from, but damn. We didn't do that in school. You get the shit kicked out of you. Hell no.
That
What we did in
means you're
school growing
planning
up
to
was
raise
we do
Bororo
wrestling
cattle,
moves.
doesn't it?
Even that alone was a bit weird, but no, people, you come in and just fucking drop the people's elbow and fucking stone cold, just destroying each other.
You're going to need me.
Basically beating the crap out of each other, but no, not this. That's I can't stomach to watch that lad at all. Holy shit.
No one
no.
is better with Bororo cattle than me. Not even you.
I'm trying to think of other people in that community. I can't
You're
really mind
painfully stubborn.
Neon and all those.
I
No,
don't
he
know
was
where you
fucking
get it
more just pit stains. They're all like little members of Aiden Ross. You know, they're like little carbon copies. Kai's doing his own thing. You know, you can tell. Like even in his craziest moments, you can tell in someone's eyes, right? That dude's got it going on. He understands what he's doing. He's probably playing it up a bit, like anyone's bit. We all play it up a bit. I get a bit over Irish at times, you know. But
Well, you are both
he's
very
clearly a
welcome to
fucking
stay
smart
here.
dude. And he's gonna go far.
Tor, it's you. Still alive and kicking, you old fart.
Might play the innocent dumb fuck. Yeah, good old Son Goku. But he had to learn how to fly because the cloud would have carried him any longer. Yeah, after Chi-Chi. True. And then this whole thing of ripping off his tail and then putting it back on just to go fishing, even though it could turn him into a giant ape. It's so funny.
That's good to see you're
You
well,
old
too.
fart! Oh, they knew each other. To be honest, all I see from KCO is him getting called fat like you sell shade. You can sell shade, damn, and reacted massively. Right.
He must be the mayor.
It's probably what
Thank you
got
for
him,
having us.
got him off the starting block. That sucks. He's going to end up having a... That'll all he'll be known for, like,
It's my
fat shame and
pleasure.
stuff. That's poo-poo.
Well, Grandpa,
You never know who's
we
going to
better
go
get to
viral like
building
this.
that farm.
It's just timing and luck and hard work, obviously, and sometimes a little bit of view button.
I was about to
Sometimes
say
you
the
can buy
same
that
thing.
viralness, you know. But for the most part, it's just being in the right time, the right place at the right time, you know. You never know. It happens to me, man. Deleting that account. I'm done.
The soil here is starting to improve. We're going
I would
grow
never
some
want to
fine
get to
crops
their
here.
level. No way. Not even for a day. No. It's madness. It's complete. It creates fucking, you know, psychos and what's the other one? The sociopaths. It creates sociopaths. It really does. You end up talking with 10,000 people and just calling them an amorphous blob named chat, and you've no feelings about what you do, and it's all just for content, and it's a very slippery road. Look at the size of this farm, lads. Cool. It's almost like the rice patties where they're on different levels, huh? Cool. Alright, that'll just be one of those over and over kind of missions. So we don't need, that was just for a side mission. Alright, anything new over here? It looks like it. Nice. I've been trying to get this workshop to get new stuff. I always said, like, to me, if I had 100 concurrents, that'd be insane. That would be the end of the road for me. The end of the rainbow.
Huh? Where's Vess?
And I could keep things still personal and fun and know all of you by name.
She went to Merrick
We all
Junker's
have like a
market to
deep
get
dark
materials.
secret we know about each other, and if we ever even step out of line once, can you imagine? There was a few scumbags in the community back in the day that were like that. You'd have a few personal moments, same way I'd have a personal moment with you, and then they'd turn it around on you, use it against you. Scumbag behavior.
Is someone looking after your shop?
And luckily they're long gone, and may they rest in piss, like festering crocodile piss, you know.
Nope. So I need to go
Fly
back there
infested, jism infested,
no
a little bit of blood
one
too.
tend to Vesses.
Just that kind of piss that you'd see at a music festival.
If that's gonna cause issues, can you go?
They
get her?
live inside of their urinal keg worlds. In 98% of these clips I see, the other two is Supermarket Simulator and Russian checkout game where you check IDs. Right. Is that the one like
All
Papers,
right.
Please?
We'll
But
see
it's like a
to
new
it.
one, is it?
Is that okay with you, Prince?
It's fine.
Looks like she needs
I
another
guess.
side quest too. Why is he here? Oh no, I think he's not supposed to be here. That's so weird. Head for Merrick Junker. Where's the chick gone? That's weird. He's not supposed to be here, see? I don't think I have that place open. Is this it? No, it have a star. Sand Land Santa. Oh, some of these places are not open. Oh, wow, it's all the way over there. AWOL Tinker. Oh, that's why he's here. But he shouldn't be here anyway, even if she's not here. Anyway. Alright, hasn't got any new stuff. So, me finding her would allow her to sell some new stuff. We can do that later. That's fine. We have to get there first. Let's continue on with the main story. Let's go. Yeah, Aquanium recovery. Aquanium fever. That's what it sounds like. I do need to level up some of my shit. The buggy seems to be okay. It took a bit of a beating, but the rocket is 3 times as powerful. So let's think about that. If we can get the lock on that, let me see. How did I do that? It was vehicle and then upgrade vehicles, upgrade part, upgrade vehicle. No. Customize maybe? Yeah. Do you have a lock on? Power chip. Oh yeah, that's fine, nice. There was one with a lock on, I swear. We just picked it up. Fuel efficiency. Uranium fever. That just makes me want to play. You know, if you're wondering if I was going to play any of the Fallouts with all the Fallout stuff, I'm actually waiting for if we get a remaster for 3 or New Vegas, because I'd rather play either of those. 4 is whatever. It's fine, I played it already. It's grand. It's not shite or anything, it's just very mid. Alright, I don't know where that... I definitely got a lock on. Ooh, high capacity missile pod. Sweet baby Jesus! Yes, please. Launches all guided missiles simultaneously. Damn! Where you been all my life? Alright, snail trail, what have we got for you? Flaming boost. Cool. Slam into enemies while engulfed in flames. That doesn't sound like a good thing. So a lot of these stuff are specific to each different part, you know? People pull up and have to check everything in order and inspect the vehicle. Oh, nice. Yeah, it does sound like Papers, Please. Little potato man. Uranium fever. Got me feeling down. BBL, how are you doing? Oh, I want that, but it's level 18. 18! Have you got like any extra armor or something? Autoloader? Booster? Power chip for your machine gun? No. What we're really trying to do is build the make vehicle. Oh, maybe he's in here. Maybe I'm stupid. No, he's not. I'm trying to build the battle pod, but I don't think they're going to let me do that yet. You just have to keep the levels going. It's pretty simple to do. It's just make sure you be picking up stuff as you go. What's going on here? You want something as well? It's alright. We won't do too much side quest on the stream. Because they're fun, but you can see it's... we want that good. We want some action. Get ready for action. Let's go back to our new buggy. I like it. It's kind of a mix between the tank and the motorbike, you know? It has both the weaknesses of both and the strength of both. So you're getting the speed. Rocket launcher's off the charts, but you are a little bit weak, so you're going to blow up very quick. You got to be quick. I love it too. It's so cool. Look at these little this cape going, you know? There's so much attention to detail. Like when you're in the tank, you can see inside it and see him on the driving seat and Anne sticking out the back and all that stuff. Alright, where's this Aquanium? This may lead to a boss. I'm down for that. I'm hunkering for one. But see, those bosses with the generals count even if it seems a bit...
Oh, you're just being soft on him because you used to be in the military.
Bit easy.
It wouldn't be fair to leave everything.
It is kind of an easy game. If you don't level up, you're going to get one shot. Like that one mission literally took me 7 or 8 attempts because I didn't level up. So he was just one shot me. It honestly raised the stakes though. I kind of like that.
The desert gets awfully chilly at night.
Looks like it's going to lead us out to here. This will be our next area, will it? Which is known as the Galette. The Gayat
Take precautions region. To ensure you don't lose too much body heat.
It's true, yeah. You can die of exposure in the desert from cold at night. Isn't that wild? Doesn't make any sense, right?
We seem to be more vulnerable to pretty much everything.
Everything's getting
reflected. Be careful.
I love this color too. Very Dragon Ball. Alright, welcome to the new place. Let's see what level they are. It's a good sign of how you're doing, depending on what level they are. Because we were in that level 20 place for a bit, which is fun, but yeah, you're turning everything into a sponge and not really getting rewarded for it. The XP is quite gated in this game. You're getting 1s and 2s for fighting tough enemies. It's like, nope. But It's the missions where it's at. I've seen games do that. And
We'll ever
they
explore
forgo
all
a
Sand
power
Land?
leveling system for just will give you minimal XP for fighting things out in the open, and then give you some nice bank. See, look, 4 XP, you know, and I need 7,000 to up, you know, raise my level. So yeah, that's all you need to know.
I am intrigued though.
That's all you need to know.
Most of the journey. No
Level
holding
13,
back.
so okay, so this is sticking with the current level of the game. Nice. I don't think I'd be able to get these guys. No. Yes. Front facing. Oh, you never know. It kind of locks onto them, honestly, does it? At least it's trying to. Not bad, not bad. That's okay. Luckily, you can open a lot of chests without getting out of a vehicle, and thank you whoever did that on the dev team. Thank you so much. It's the little things, isn't it, lads? And then there is an animation when you load to get into a mech, but once you're in a mech and you switch up mechs, you can have 5 quick select, but there's over 30 in the game, so you can modify what you want to quick select. Obviously, keeping things like the jump bot is important because there are places you're going to need to jump up.
Our bodies can't digest a lot.
Yeah, otherwise everything's
and then there's
completely
others
up to
that
you.
are downright.
Well, so it goes.
So it goes. Let's keep on going. I like this. Yeah, so we'll have a nicer mix of stuff next week. Hellblade 2, which that's going to be short and sweet, you know, that's going to be 10 hours max, but it'll be a wonderful fucking experience, lifelike, you know. I'm excited for that. And then we'll have System Shock, which will be very different, neons and cool story, AI,
Sure is
shooting,
hot out here.
item
you
management
holding
and
up,
inventory management, that stuff.
What do you mean?
Very fun.
This level
And then
keeps
Paper
nothing.
Mario for whimsical,
Beats the
nostalgic
cold, at
fun.
least.
You can't beat Paper Mario.
I
Really
for
wish
one,
they'd
much prefer the heat to the
bring back
cold
Super
as well.
Paper Mario as well. It just got shat on, but I loved it.
Tolerating heat well,
2D,
just part
3D
of
stuff.
being a demon.
And then we'll have another Crab's
Depends
Treasure
on
as
the
well, and
demon.
probably more of this. Like, I don't
Life
think
should
I'll
look up
be able to
after
finish
all.
this. So yeah, I'm excited. That'll keep us going for a while. Then that'll slowly move us into E3 season. Even if it's not E3 in name, it's still E3 in nature. It's Christmas for us gamers. Hundreds of games announced. Half of them then cancelled. I mean, what? No, half of them will definitely be... These days, delays are not even fucking delays. They're moving out of the way of other games, or ran into a bug, or never gave the team enough time in the first place. It's another new village. Look at this place. This is very Arabian Nights.
What would you do if you ran
Better
into a
Gino.
tough enemy?
Hey, old man.
Let's see.
Hello.
Well, I'd start by observing
Welcome
them
to a new
carefully.
town. I like how they do the towns. No load screens or anything. It's very much like walking in with your pants down. Oh, hello there.
Thank you for coming.
How'd you know? Hello, Kelly. I love you, Kelly. I don't know you, but I love you. Don't look at me like that, you swab bastard. Oh, I told you the battle bots were gonna come up here. Cool. Oh, they still remember that I restored the river over here as well. That's so cool. All the world thanks you for doing that. You got some motorbikes. What is this thing? That looks like a little jet bike or something, doesn't it? Fucking hell, Luke Skywalker would cream his knickers right now. Jesus Christ. We'll have to get that. Flat twin engine. Okay, cool. Grab whatever we can. For free. The glowing chests will be glow green, blue, purple. As you can imagine, they're the ones that have some nice goodies. And these are cool because I noticed there was a shield upgrade, so that might be something we can get into. If there's a shield bash attack, that'd be better. Alright. Let's go. Let's talk to the local smart aleck.
Think about it, Phobe.
Hey, how's it going? He's 86 years old.
There's no way a
Show him some
white-bearded old
respect,
man leaves you
goddammit.
nice stuff.
Every fucking year he got older, he got smaller.
My mom told me he
What
ate
is that?
this.
Why do old people get the shrinks? I think it's just a lot of their body and bones just shrinking. Uranium fever. I wish this had an auto story
She
mode.
said if you're good, a white-bearded old man wearing red clothes
Oh damn it.
will sneak into your house at night and leave you presents.
Uh-oh. Is this the Santa stuff they were talking about?
Then your mom's
I
lying to
think
you.
I might have started the wrong quest today.
Because my dad said he's not real.
My mom is not a liar.
What are you two arguing about?
Dad!
Perfect timing. We can ask your dad if it's true.
Is this some kind of Santa mission? Come on, dude.
What can I do for you?
Don't ruin Santa for me, please. The last thing I have in life.
Phobe is saying that the white-bearded old man really exists.
The white-bearded man. What should be thief or something?
That's not true, is it?
Yes, it is. The white-bearded old man is
It's me.
My dad said he doesn't.
Yeah, I think I accidentally started the Santa mission.
Really?
Sorry, I see yellow quest. I didn't know. Damn it, Billy.
Dad?
Is that game any good? Just a Russian. Papers, Please. Papers, Please is really cool for its time.
See? I told you! Your mom's lying to you!
I think he's working on other stuff, that game. Is that Lucas Pope? It could be.
Don't call my wife a liar! Whoops.
You shouted at me! Not even my... I'm telling on you to my daddy!
No, please, don't! If the master found out...
Then say sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize.
God, I hate fucking touchpad phones, dude. Every word I have to correct over and over and over. I hate this stupid system these damn kids have forced us to use, man. Fucking hate. I want to go back to buttons so bad. It takes me 5 minutes to do with one text like an old person. With the buttons, I used to keep 3 conversations going because I used to know how many buttons it would need to press to get like to D, E, F and all that. You know, you'd be pressing a 3. So you just do the maths in your head like that instead of looking for the letter. And you'd be typing quicker than the old phones can get you.
Fine! I'll tell on you and you'll both be fired.
Alright, fuck these kids. You don't deserve Santa.
Do it! Like I care.
Santa's listening, you know. Is Father Christmas and Santa, is that one of the greatest, like, fucking humanity events that we've ever come together to all agree and do? It's crazy. I think the only thing we've ever done to that extent is war. It's the only thing we ever come together to do.
You baby.
Christ. It's like one of those giant secrets. Doesn't even matter what culture or country you're from. People have their own versions of it, right? Even anti-Santa with Krampus and that. But so, yeah, even way away.
Of course not, son.
A lot of cultures have a very similar gift-giving present thing like that, which is cool.
I think this requires some investigation.
Yeah, who's the white-bearded old man they were talking about?
Dude, all these electronics, it's amazing in the winter. Amazing. I don't even put on a heater. In the summer, though, or Irish summer, always known as mad humidity, and we don't believe in AC. Air conditioning is the devil. That's what they said. We can't do it. It's against our religion.
That man and his son
Apparently,
might end up
no,
in trouble.
I wish it was. I would laugh. I would actually install my own AC just to go against the grain.
Not our problem.
But no, it's just because there's no money in it, and we can complain for 2 weeks of heat. There's just no money in it, and all of our homes are made with concrete. Where in America, they're made with popsicle sticks or whatever they're made with. And what it is, fucking asbestos and pyrex. So that's why it keeps the cold in, keeps the heat in too. It's a funny old system. So we're fucked two weeks or a month out of the year. And then obviously with global warming and then solar storms, and they're going to happen. You know, solar flares, solar storms are going to happen. So that's what's happening. So we moan and begrudgingly give out about a problem that we ourselves are creating.
Ugh, fine. Let's go and talk to them.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. This place is cool. Alright, let's not do that quest. Sorry, that's my fault. It's actually this one over here. Sorry. Head for the battleship in the far northeast. Uranium fever. Oh, that's what we're actually doing. Okay. What we could actually look for is a radio tower that'll reveal more of the map. So you don't have to do it yourself. Let's go talk to this guy.
Hello there. Could we speak to you for a moment?
I'm out. Have to travel to Vienna. Oh, beautiful, dude. Take some pictures. Thank you for hanging out, mate. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. Later, dude.
Just a nosy passerby. I couldn't help but overhear that exchange.
Vienna, beautiful. It's the lesser talked about cities like that are just wonderful. They still have their tourist trap areas, you know, but for the most part they've been unspoiled by the tourist masses. I sadly can't say the same for places like Venice, Rome, and a lot of that. But yeah, Vienna, oh wow. Prague is still very nice as well.
Sounds like you might be in trouble.
So, you know, you'll have your little fucking stag do's and bachelorette parties and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hen nights, as we call
That
them.
child tells his father. We'll likely both be fired.
Oh no, this is the same quest. It keeps leading me over here.
I'd lose my job over the
Fuck off! I don't care about Santa right now. Are we setting up Santa? This is so random. Both quests are on the map, so I'm getting confused which is the right one. Well, I guess we'll just keep doing Santa. I want to get that battle boss.
Here we go.
Battle. Bakugan. Yeah, I think before we go to Forest Land, we're probably going to have to see 90% of this map. So, hello there. I can't get out. Please let me out.
What?
Honestly, didn't think you guys pulled it off. Oh. The funny thing is, how do they know it was us that did it? Word travels fast. So does sewerage. You can't really decipher both.
I got the present, so what about the white-bearded man?
Oh, dude, it was a pity we didn't get a win yesterday, Diamond. You were playing your heart out, dude. You're getting better and better. It sucks. Sorry. We put up so much work and put up so much shit with the Randys, don't we?
Come on out.
Uranium. Oh my god, I told you this was gonna happen. It's Santa Claus. It's Midget Claus.
Oh, wow.
Good god.
He looks just like the man in the picture book.
He does, yeah. Absolutely. Where does he put all those presents?
This is perfect. We'll be able to make a nice new memory for Phobe.
It feels like a Christmas
How did you rope me
quest
into doing
with
this
game
for a
count last
stinking
week.
human?
Reminds me of, what was that other game I was playing?
It'll be fun.
You had like Halloween stuff in
Scare
it.
'em with presents.
So yeah, Fallout. So they might do Dune again, maybe Dune 2. What else? Borderlands could be cool as well. Didn't have a Borderlands skin. So this desert post-apocalypse stuff, you could literally, there's at least 6 things they could do.
If it's so fun,
How many of
then
them
why
will
don't
they do?
you do it?
Fuck all. They'll probably just bring that Borderlands. Was that a battle pass though? Maybe they'll bring a different version of it.
I don't have a beard.
Fine, I give up. Give me the present.
Do it. Yeah, I wish I had like an auto story thing. Some of the games do. It's like, hold X.
Thank you.
And it'll keep the
book my
dialogue
son's
going.
been
'Cause
wanting.
I'm watching it and I'm doing my things. Or sometimes you have an old text message or something, you know.
You'll have
I'm
to
a
go
whore for
unnoticed,
reading it
so wait
on
for night
stream
to fall.
or Discord DM and then putting the reply in my head and then forgetting the typey part and then getting distracted by a boss or a game or something. Okay, I get to play as him. Ho ho ho!
Why me?
And we have to sneak, do we? Pay roast vigil. It looks like we have to sneak because they're all giving out. Oh, oh, oh! Bring presents to all the good children.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll just leave now. There's no good children here. They're all little bastards. Uranium fever. Why is that sound stuck in my head? I'll tell you why. Oh, he's Naruto running. Because of these. Ah. What's the... Oh, it's a sneaking section.
I've been spotted.
Yes.
Time to split.
No, they'll know Santa's not real. Okay, so where do we actually go? Where did he catch me? I didn't see nobody. Oh, it's right there. I have nowhere to hide. Wow, where am I supposed to hide?
Oh, shoot.
I love stealth sections because fuck developers.
Time to split.
Stop putting stealth sections in your fucking game. Thank you, Jesus. I hate stealth. Stealth is gay, and here's why. Because I think stealth can go fuck itself, and that's what makes you gay. It's stupid suspicion meters. And,
Spotted. Time to
I swear one dude learned how to do it in Metal Gear Solid and then told half the industry, and now we're stuck with it. If I had my way, run! Dear Santa Claus, I want you to tell my secrets. Where do I go from here? This dog gonna give it away now? No, I didn't go anywhere. How do I get over there? I gotta bring presents to all the people. Dear Mr. Santa Claus, is anyone bringing a present for you? 'Cause you deserve a present too. You Santa Claus. Hope Mrs. Claus is sucking that dick. Get that candy cane all nice and licked. Mrs. Claus, this Christmas. That's why they said I'm not allowed to make a Christmas song. Fuck them, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Spotted.
That's my dirty Christmas song. Christmas time, pretty. Look at that, I'm getting seen and heard by this moo moo cow cow. Don't be afraid, it's just Midget Claus. He's gonna bring you all the presents. Random always seems to fuck this up. No.
Here's your present. You'd better be grateful.
You better, yeah, or I'll take it back. No, that's not Daddy Claus.
Daddy.
Whoops. Forgot he wasn't supposed to see me.
I don't think he did. The windows and the doors aren't open.
You're back.
Nice.
How'd it go?
I think he did pretty well.
I nailed it, obviously.
Look at his eyebrows going. Holy shit. Chill out, dude. Oh my god. They're practically pulsating.
Wonderful.
It'll be fun to see how surprised Phobe is
What if he's one of those
tomorrow.
demons where he's he mates with his eyebrows?
Mr. Demon, look!
Yay.
What's that book you got there?
Yeah, it looks like
The white
Santa Claus is real.
gave it to
See?
me. See? I knew he was real.
Yeah.
My mommy wasn't lying.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that great?
There's a couple of these leakers online, and then it took all of like 2 seconds, and turned out there were Sony fanboys purposely leaking stuff.
Yeah.
So it's so weird, isn't it? You can always have a favorite, I get it, but it's so weird. So they're purposely leaking to destroy the hype for everyone else.
How did it go with your job?
It's better off just to leak the studio or just.
The master
You know,
said he'd pardon me.
or certain
and I
stuff, but
admitted
it's
my
just so
family
weird to
were
do that.
liars.
So what did you do?
And then, lo and behold, he started a Twitch channel. Fuck those bastards.
I told him
It's
the
all
truth.
just clout at the end
My
of the
late
day.
wife and Phobe are not
It's sad.
liars.
I like a good rumors next is the same person, but there's a way of doing it.
That
and
means-
there's a way of not doing it.
I lost my job, of course, but
Wap, wap,
to be
wap,
honest,
wap.
I feel better than I have in a long time.
Yeah, like this is going. This Call of Duty is going to be Black Ops 6, but then next year's is going to be a reboot, but it's also a sequel to Black Ops 2. It's really weird. They're trying to create a story of it to be as strong as Modern Warfare, but I don't care. And then they're trying to do Ghosts from Modern Warfare. They didn't expect him to be as big as he was, but I'm trying to tell them it's a meme, not popularity. But it would work. And they want to give him his own trilogy, you know?
What will you do
his
next?
own team away, like prequel stuff.
I'll take Phobe and look for
It's
work
an
in some
idea,
other town.
for sure.
You should check out Spino. You'd be welcome there.
Oh. At this point, we're
Really?
just poaching
Then
people
that's
from
what I'll
everywhere.
do. Thank you ever so much for
Oh,
me.
like father, like son. Little bitch ass.
Go on, Phobe.
Bitch ass
What do you
family.
say?
Pushing him without us or leaves when he dies. Yeah. It's frustrating for sure.
Thank you.
Or it becomes like res mode, you know, which is very tough. It changes it. Oh yes, I got a cheeky little duo win last night, but I think it was just, I always like, it's so weird, I'm very hard on myself. If I win the first, if I team up and we win the first one, or I win the first solo, whatever, I don't count it. So I think that's where the matchmaking is actually fucked at the start, so you get put with pretty average players, you know, or a shit ton of bots, and then whether you win or lose, then the skill base. So you'd almost be better to quit out the game after each round, I swear to God, because you know that's why I was saying like play with Bernie and DPG, because they don't play that much, so it actually levels out the difficulty pretty well. We still get some sweats, but I think a lot of the problem is actually me. Because it happens with Pyro, you can see it's sweat on sweat. So everyone, we barely even fight bots when we're fighting, you know. So I think a lot of the problem is my kill count or something. Whatever they're using for skill. It's not like I'm better, I'm clearly not. It's because of things like that. You know, sure, we even looked at those stats, right? I'm trying to figure out what they're using. Account level is a lot of bollocks, because I looked into that stuff and it's a lot of bollocks. So that's not real. So something's going on. So I think that's why when I'm playing with people, I'm like, oh, you guys play a duo or play a trio by yourselves, because I wanted to prove a point, you know. And I do think that it's manipulating things that way. I bet you when you play with Bernie Dynamite on your own or with friends or whatever, and it's you guys, I bet you you get a lot more wins, and I bet you it's a lot more more chill. I bet, you know, a bit easier. You don't want to call it easy because nothing's easy. Yeah, fighting bots is easy, but even decent players can catch you off guard and give you a run for your money. But we get put in absolute sweat spill. I'm talking about people using shock grenades to get you behind a rock cover, shotgun you in the face, landing exactly behind you, and blasting you away.
I don't want to see that.
That kind of high-level play is beyond me, man.
Shouldn't go out looking for trouble, Prince.
Look how fast he shoots his rocket launchers, and they're so powerful. That's insane. That's crazy. But you do die a lot, so getting extra armor for this guy would be the best. And just a little, because I wonder can I put rocket launchers onto the how do I do missiles in this? Stomp, aim, shoot. Oh, it's L1, high capacity. Go, go, go! This is L1, high capacity, L1 then R2. I remember how I had these in the demo as well.
What goes through your head in the middle of a fight?
And they get cooled down, but you don't have to replace that ammo. See, look, these are only doing 300.
I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and react.
Jude, how's it going, dude? Hello. Nice to see you every now and then.
You'll find it hard to lose.
How you doing, buddy?
If you're always fighting on
you doing well in this
terms.
heat? Judy. Now, I don't know what happened to those guys, Kaiser Chiefs. They were fucking banging all over the place. Even Kings of Leon are trying to come back. Did the Arctic Monkeys still do music? So all I ever see is, you know, Americans love those albums, but I don't know if they still do music. Those kind of guys, they get really big off one album, and then they tour off that album for like 15 years. I swear to God. Like, y'all are still doing that fucking... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That same song, was it Don't Bother Me, Honey, or something? Ooh, it's a little bit harder. Mech dump. You're a mech dump. Can I get one mech dump? No, too late. Nice. It's a little bit hard to shoot. Not hard to shoot, hard to maneuver. Like the tank has... What happened there? Did he despawn? I'm sick of that happening. You're the one driving toward out in the middle of nowhere. Nice. Look at the rockets fire so fast, but I can't like maneuver backwards very well. I think you're nearly better off just trying to maybe drift or something. I don't know.
Someone's dumped a load of bots and scrap parts here.
This is where the Royal Army disposes of their junk.
Yeah, well, one man's junk. Yeah.
Everything's free for the taking.
Yes, sir. Look at all these fucking carriers and stuff. Oh yeah, it's still a bit of an army base. I love the noise. It sounds like a shotgun, but it's actually a really powerful rocket launcher. Let's see, can we land on this roof here? Yoo-hoo! Nope.
Don't let him escape! Don't let him escape!
Don't let me escape. I won't let you escape. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. Cry, motherfucker, cry, motherfucker, cry. Cry home to mommy. Tell her I'll be there in 5 minutes. Make sure she's nice and wet. Sorry, it's too far. Too far, Cyber. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I can't maneuver the machine guns on this one, but the rocket sure suffices. Oh no, I think I'm stuck. You've got to get yourself together. You've got stuck in a corner, and you can't get out of this. Don't say that. What is this game? Why does the main character look like Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, that's a good fucking call. It is created by the Dragon Ball Z creator Akira Toriyama, who passed away earlier this year.
They realized that people were coming.
A lot of manga artists and artists in general are passing away. Too much pressure, too much overwork. It's called Sand Land. It's based on one of his mangas that came out in the 2000s, but you know it was completely overshadowed by Dragon Ball. The man is responsible for many series, but most people just only know Dragon Ball. He's also responsible for Dragon Quest. If you know that long-run series that actually is running longer than Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy stole most of its ideas from Dragon Warrior. But you can drive these? That's cool. How do they drive with no Like, how did they drive? They have no back
Dumped
wheels.
a load of bots and scrap parts.
Oh, it's
here.
like little jet engines.
This is where
They also did Blue Dragon.
disposes of their junk.
So the anime for this was just recently released. It's very nice. We're playing as the son of Satan, Beelzebub. He's a demon. You can punch the shit out of things and do cool magic moves and all that. But it's mainly based on Akira Toriyama's massive love of tanks and mechs. And if you remember Dragon Ball and the Capsule Corps, where Bulma and her father would work, and they would make little pods and spaceships and cars and stuff. Yeah, all of that stuff. He loves bubbles and bubble machines and bubble cars and bubble-shaped things.
Village come here to collect
so
parts
he
from
made
the
a whole
scrap
series
bots
of it.
too.
That's really cool. So they finally made a game out of it. It just came out like last week or so.
Everyone else's treasure,
Pretty cheap too.
isn't it?
It's available on everything. It's really fun. It's a typical JRPG just with tank and mech combat and hand-to-hand stuff too. It's really funny. Like, Beelzebub is just a fun-loving demon who wants to get back to his games console, but his father, Lucifer, literally Lucifer, won't let him. He has to go out there and make friends. So we're teaming up with humans and demons to take back all the water in Sand Land because they're siphoning it and using it to create bombs and stuff.
Why is
It's
the
really
Royal
fun.
Army bothering to guard a dump site?
It's a great game.
Because they realize that people
Can't
are
recommend
coming
it
in
enough.
droves
If you're a
to
fan of
dig
this
through their
stuff, and
trash.
if you like Dragon Ball Z,
Knowing them,
get
they
Dragon
saw
Ball
an
Z
opportunity
Kakarot.
to sell it off instead.
Just how
This game's fun
stingy
too.
can they get?
Really, really intricate, massive amounts of way to customize your vehicles. I don't think you can push and hold these later. Unless there's a certain bot that can do it. Definitely seems to be something going on. Let's try the jump bot. Nice. How have you been? You excited for a new Dead Rising? Yeah, I don't think we can push these. It looks like I need arms. Maybe the battle bot can do it. Because there's clearly something fancy in there. Maybe we can sneak in there? No. We'll come back for that later. But yeah, most of them are just point and shoot. But some of them have cool things you can do. Like this jump bot. Which is used to climb up on higher things, you know?
Just about everyone
And
else's
there's motorbike
treasure,
just to
isn't
get
it?
around. And we just got a new little dune buggy, which is like a little Halo Warthog. What have you been playing yourself, sir? You always find some cool indie games to play. Are you still
Here we go.
wrecking in Smash with your Game & Watch? Your Game & Watch. Motherfucking Game & Watch. Have you any love for multiverses, or do you think it's just a Smash ripoff?
Why is the Royal Army
It definitely
bothering
is a
to guard
Smash
dump
ripoff, but
site?
what's wrong with that? Multiverses is the Warner Brothers Smash game with Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Iron Giant, Joker and Batman and Superman. It's really fun. It's coming back out at the end of the month. Relaunching it. My go-to is Iron Giant.
Because they realized that
Love
people
that
were
dude.
coming in droves to pick through
Love
their
that
trash.
movie. Never thought in a million years
Knowing
I'd see him
them,
come back.
They saw an opportunity to sell it off instead.
But it is a poor man's Smash.
how
But I'll
stingy
take
can
that.
they get?
It's free to play. It's not trapped on Switch. People get to play. Oh, I seem to have glitched something out there, unfortunately. Must be. It seems to be trapped in the vehicle, is it? Let's move away. Must have been something on the ground or something. Let's see if it happens again. Maybe I might have summoned it inside of a wall or something. Weezer Blue Album, 30 years old. Upcoming tour. Nice, nice. No, it's still there. I must have glitched something. Must have glitched it rotten.
Sure you don't lose too much body.
I like when they do anniversary
Demons will be
tours.
just fine. You humans who should worry.
We seem to be more vulnerable.
Why is this
to
first time
pretty
I'm
much
actually
everything.
seeing this game?
Well, be careful.
Because it sucks, dude. There's just not enough advertisement out there. It's Bandai Namco. They do their best. They have Bandai Namco Europe, but clearly not enough, huh? It's really cheap too. It's like 50 bucks where everything else is 80 euro here. So maybe that equates to like £33 or something. It's pretty good. This is the PS5 version. Sand Land. It's also quite niche, you know. The manga was 2000, you know. It's 20 odd year ago.
So it goes.
And the anime just came out. It's really good. It's not like all of the... It has the trappings of a JRPG, but it's not all of the fluff, you know. You can see it's more about mech combat. Look at this big, huge bitch over here. I play Multiverses. Once they add Bizarro, I'll play it. Nice. Is that like your favorite? I love you, Bizarro. Damn. She's gonna kick my ass. Alright, tank's a little bit stronger here. Good. Oh, this one's kind of a bit scary. Save upgrade Nitro if you can. When she charges or digs underground. Nice. This new tank I got is compartmentalized exploding shrapnel shot. So it's doing 3 for the price of 1 and we're absolutely eviscerating her. You reload while you're waiting. Switch over to the other one. Bob's your uncle. Game over, man. Queen Scorpion my ass. Yeah, I'm goodies. Yubble, yubble. 26 experience for that. Yeah, does this sound like a fire alarm to you? Does it sound like your fire alarm's going off in the back? What the fuck? Turn your fire alarm off. Flame shot. Oh, it really does set us on fire. Let's bash into something and see what happens. Bonk. Nice.
One down.
That's cool. So the shotgun's pretty good up close. You gotta be careful.
Something smells like treasure.
I love treasure.
We just did a random Santa mission there. Alright, looks like we found a new place, but this one might be heavily populated with kings. It's like a big ass city, look at this. Hello! Wow. It's like Persian but also Greek. Is this where the king lives? Little bitch. So I hate you, Bizarro. Right, right.
So this
Everyone
is
has
a
tanks and
human
mechs.
castle, huh?
Mecha Austrian painter from
Stupid big place
Wolfenstein.
to
My
live.
favorite boss. Nice.
And with plenty more people living
Mecha
around
Hitler.
it, this has become an enormous
That's your
castle
Austrian
town.
painter, huh?
Thief
Why does
got
people-
lost. That'd give me
people not
something
allow
to
you to
laugh
say that
about
or
for
something?
years.
I'll be just fine. Surely if anyone's going to get lost, it'll be you.
You won't be censored here. Not unless it's like hate for the sake of hate, then you can fuck off. Otherwise we're just chatting about stuff. We're always so sensitive about these things. I'm like, hello? It was your country that was the cause of it. If anybody should be sensitive, it should be us. Ah, cool. Hello everyone. The royal capital, hello?
Hey.
The royal capital welcomes you. Thanks for welcoming me. Look at all these people, man. He always creates them like that. They look like, everyone looks like Stretch Armstrong. Pushing in, yeah. Red Wolfenstein in the New Order. Nice! Wolfenstein 3 is coming along nicely. They're just working on Indiana Jones right now. And they're also helping out with the Quake reboot as well. I just don't know if it'll be just Quake, online Quake, or will we actually get a story. But yeah, we should hear about more Indiana Jones stuff. And also the new Doom game as well. Doom Year Zero. I don't know if they'll stick with that title now it's been leaked. That should be fun. That'll close off that Doom trilogy, and we'll see where the series goes after that. Who knows? It might want to work on something else. Pretty obvious that people would be happy enough for them to continue that way. This one might not have the platforming because it's meant as a kind of a prequel thing. My favorite running joke when someone brings up Hitler, every time someone mentions them, call him the Austrian painter. Nice. It's a quick reboot. Yeah. See where that goes. Do people even remember anymore, right? So they tried to do Unreal, right? Tried to bring that back. I didn't think it served too well. If there was ever anything that made money at one time or another, they're going to try and bring it back. Some capacity. It'll be a long wait before we get Dragon Quest 12, sadly. But things like this will keep us going, you know? And you haven't played the Blue Dragon series. You should! It's wonderful. Got a bit mixed up though. Got a little anime, and they put the sequel. You good, bud? You shouldn't be doing that. They put the sequel on DS. It was like, huh? I like this. It's nice. I wasn't expecting. I suppose people aren't more screaming for the. This is a demon. Hello there. Beelzebub is a child like you, but not really. He's a demon child. Demon child. Damien Beelzebub. That'd be funny. Yeah, they're doing that Omen prequel, aren't they? Think it'll be any good? Tell you, horror movies are in a bit of a state these days. Fucking Megan 2, Black Phone 2, Your Mom 2, FNAF 2, Too Fast, 2 Moms. 2 Moms, 1 Cup. Anyway, yeah, they run out of ideas. Not into RPGs? No worries, this one is like not even an RPG. It's tank mech warfare, a little bit of town building, just whooping ass. Most RPGs have now moved on to real-time fighting, no more turn-based really. So there's something for everybody. What's it you don't like about it? Are they too wholesome? Is it the writing? Get out of here! Can he move this? Push! He's probably gonna get put in prison. Wait, what? That brought us outside? Maybe leave would have been a better instead of move. I didn't see that there. Auto repair device. Nice, that'll be helpful. Anyway, predictions for Summer Game Fest. I think we're going to get Borderlands 4 to coincide with the show. I think we'll get Bioshock, the new Bioshock game. Which, as far as I've been told, it's probably just a rumor. But it was meant to be called Bioshock Isolation. And it's meant to set into an underground city underneath Antarctica with a giant portal time displacement in the middle of a city. So half the city is like steampunk, ratchet, and the other half is high-tech future. That was a long time ago though. It's been done by a new studio called Cloud Chamber, but it's mostly made up of 2K Marin that made Bioshock 2. It's a very, very underrated game. Where do I go over here? Am I not in the right place? Apparently not. I came here for the shits and gigs, apparently. Okay. Well, let's leave then. We're on the right track. I have to come here eventually though. Kick that king's ass. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 coming. That's great. So I'm delighted with that. Not too worried about that. That's about it. Like Sony probably won't show off too much. They'll do their own thing here next week or the week after. Xbox. I want to see more of South of Midnight. New Fable would be great to see, you know. But everything else they've announced. Perfect Dark will be there. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'd like to see some semblance of new Banjo. I'd like to see what Double Fine are up to, because the Psychonauts 2 was amazing and heavily slept on. Perfect.
Always remain
weird,
calm, no matter the
game.
situation. Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm.
What about you guys? What do you want to see? Give me like dream games. Give me hopeful stuff, you know? What do you want to see? I'll stream it like I do every fucking year, even though it's kind of pish water. It's all good. We'll stream the Xbox one. Sony one, we'll stream it if they do something, but I'm not expecting much out of them. They've distinctly said that they're saving all the big guns till next year. But I think you could see Until Dawn remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, Horizon Zero Dawn remake, Horizon Zero Dawn Lego game,
Well, so it goes.
Concord, Fair Games, Helldivers 2 content, maybe Spider-Man 2 DLC. Venom and Wolverine are 2025 and 2026 respectively. Yes, buddy. Don't expect much out of that show. Xbox got a lot to show, and they will show a lot, but it's just not going to be enough. Nobody cares, even though they're arguably doing more than PlayStation. But anyway,
fight another day.
Does not matter. And Nintendo are in extreme
perhaps not,
comfort mode until the Switch 2 next year. But I could see them doing a small conference for games coming for the rest of this year. And all I really want from Nintendo is Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. That's all I want. I don't care about anything else. We're already getting Luigi's Mansion 2, Paper Mario Remake, and I can't remember what the other one was. There's something else. Something in July, I think. Or August. They have room. Metroid Prime 2 would be nice as well, because that's my favorite. Echoes. That was the birth of Dark Samus. Love that game. It's creepy and weird, very Lovecraftian.
I'm not that noble.
Slime everywhere.
Only death awaits us if
yeah,
we don't
everything else I honestly would just rather them wait for Switch 2, like Metroid Prime 4, Switch 2, new Mario. Zelda needs a rebirth as well. I'd like for them to go back to... Honestly, I'd like them to go left field again and go back to Wind Waker. We've had enough seriousness. Let's go whimsical again, you know? Let's go wholesome. People went apeshit when that game came out, and not in a good way. But now, finally, it gets its just desserts. Problem was they showed off a dark Zelda during the start of GameCube, and that got them thinking, you know, and then they showed off this guy's in trouble again. They showed off Wind Waker, so people were pissed, but then they came back and showed Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda of all time, but in terms of 2D handheld stuff, I think I would put A Link Between Worlds just above A Link to the Past, but we wouldn't have any of these things without Link to the Past, so it is what it is.
At least that was sort of fun.
I also have a soft spot for Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, which are pseudo-sequels to Wind Waker. So yeah, very special games. Akira Toriyama says. What about you guys? So yeah, I know the Luigi Mansion stuff is to them to keep him going, so we'll eventually get Luigi Mansion 4, you know. Luigi's Mansion 3 is amazing. It kind of takes a little bit
Prince,
one.
It's good to wander off the beaten path.
Tries to do its best. It's not the best of them, but
be the
it's
source
fantastic.
of all sorts of discovery.
All the same. But yeah, Nintendo have some of the hungriest fans I've ever seen. Their retention of their games is almost 1-to-1. Almost. Like even small series are doing 10 million plus. Like in no world would Fire Emblem be doing these numbers. They're extreme niche strategy games, but they're doing gangbusters. Even Luigi's Mansion is doing upwards of 10 million. And you got the big heavy hitters, obviously Pokemon, Mario Kart, Smash. They're almost every single person owns a copy of that.
It's good to
crazy.
wander off the
Nearly
beaten
50
path
million
sometimes.
sold.
Detours
So they're
can be
grand.
the source of all
They'll get
sorts
new
of
iterations.
discoveries.
It's long since rumored of
we might come across
a
other
Mario
travelers'
Kart that's
abandoned
kind of based
belongings
in real
or
world,
usable
you know.
equipment.
It was going to be called Mario Kart 10
like
or
a
X,
goofy.
but the X in it would mean cross, as in anime, so crossroads. Because Mario Kart Tour, in their eyes, is technically Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart Tour is a mobile shite, or whatever the fuck it was. Smash is Smash. Like, honestly, if he was just to keep announcing DLC for their end of time, people would be happy. But Sakurai also wants to make new stuff. He wants to go back to Kid Icarus. He wants to continue with Kirby.
It looks
There's
like
a
we're
long
not the
rumored
only travelers out here.
3D Donkey Kong game coming.
Campsite they're
Something to
using
honor the
ourselves.
old Donkey Kong 3D.
It's a communal camp.
I don't know if that's
open
going to
all
happen or not.
travelers.
Talk about convenience.
Mario's Mario. Like, I would be very surprised if it wasn't just Mario Odyssey 2, but we'll see. The Switch hasn't really finalized its name yet. In some writing, they acknowledge Switch 2, and then in some other writing, they refuse to talk about it. Honestly, if I was them, I would just go with Super Switch, so you could get that SNES feeling again, you know, when we had Super Nintendo. So it'd be Super Nintendo Switch. So it'd be like SNS. We used to call our multimedia messaging and all that. That's just me. I would stay very clear of Switch Pro, because it feels like a half step, and PlayStation already own that, so you'd just be creating more recognizing for their platform rather than yours. Switch 2 is fine. It's supposed to have the power of an Xbox Series S, which is still underpowered, but still 10 times the power of the normal Switch, which is already mobile territory. But yeah, it's a money maker. That'll come out probably next March, but they'll probably push it a little bit.
That's a sign that someone's been
It'll be
here
fun.
before us.
Claw legs, that's cool.
Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
Oh, yeah.
The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground.
No, that's cool. Yes, good stuff. It's going to be as big as a Steam Deck. It's going to have mechanical Joy-Cons. So they have a bit, and there's supposed to be some kind of new gimmicky thing on them. I think they're going with the different thumbsticks as well. So all of these guys are trying to fix the horrible drift problem.
Nice. One down.
But it was already fixed about 10 years ago, and none of them listened.
The Merrick battle.
We're going after the Hall
never
system,
get over how
which is almost like opposing magnets.
So did the
no
Peachy
piece
build this
touches
one
it.
too?
So the grit can never become an issue and cause the
Peachy's technology
constant
never ceases to amaze.
issue with that stupid fucking shit.
Whoa!
That hurt. And the problem this one doesn't have quite the maneuverability. Even though the tank doesn't maneuver that much, it still can go forward and back a lot faster. This one, you're kind of warthogging it, Halo style. Alright, how we doing, boys? Let's get this radio tower. Fuck you. Capcom has the most hungriest fans. It's true, that's true. They want more and more. They're getting more Monster Hunter, they want something else. Get more Resident Evil, they want more. They want more Dead Rising. I want some Dead Rising.
When has this giant battleship been near our village?
I've only completed one RPG and stick true. Nice. Arguably one of the best.
I noticed it there.
If you want ones that are small like that,
disasters in
I would
Sandland's
definitely suggest
history was a
Chrono
total
Trigger.
We can use this to find out. We can repair it. Just need materials.
Months ago, Capcom did an election question. Yeah, it was like a survey thing. Yeah. They do that a lot. They asked, and I put Dead Rising. A lot of people, so Capcom now believe. Yeah.
Okay.
But
now
the problem is,
intel
you're going up against 4 million people asking for like Resident Evil 5 remake or Code Veronica, you know, versus maybe 10,000 that want Dead Rising. It's still a number, but not enough, unfortunately. It sucks. I'm right there with you. The zombie series is hurting right now, you know. Dead Island 2 and Dying Light 2 were both fantastic in their own right, but it's not enough, you know. Get the zombie lovers at.
Here we go.
I want them zombies. Even Last of Us forgot there was zombies in their game. Fucking idiots. They forgot everything. Alright. Oh man, we were going south this whole time. Why does it tell me to come back here now? Oh, there's a race over here. Regular race desert. Oh, wasn't that the thing I was supposed to look for? Cool. Uranium fever. That was the one we were going to get the battle bot.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting
Would this thing be better for races than the motorbike thing?
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
Look at this battleship. It's like a UFO. Cool. This game is biggin'. Yeah, I asked for Dead Rising as well, and I asked for Dino Crisis. I really want a Dino Crisis remake. I was hoping that was the way Dead Space was going, but apparently no one bought the remake because no one buys games anymore. Fucking wankers. I could see it, but I was playing it. It wasn't as hyped as it should have been. Well, they're all fans until the games come out, and then like, I don't have money. But they're there fucking eating up fucking vapes, eating the whole fucking vape itself. Tattoos and hair color and everything else they buy. They can't put a fiver away for a new game that they knew about for 3 years. Like, okay. Is it inflation and living crisis, or is it greed? You be the guess. Alright, oh, this one's more about fighting each other. Cool, I love it. Car frame, yeah. Dirt buggy frame. Alright. I wanted the battle bot frame. Alright, go on, son. BBL. Let's go. Can we shoot each other? That'd be cool. I assume everyone else will pick Dino Crisis, yeah. I really dislike Resi fans? Oh, what happened? What did they do to you? Is it just that they're spoiled? I don't blame you if that's the case. They are spoiled. There's nothing else to remake. Like, they're gonna remake the first one, because of the anniversary coming up, and like Code Veronica would be nice. But after that, it's just no need. 5 is a disaster. People only have affiliation to that because they played it with friends, you know. If they actually watch the story, it's shite. The bit with Jill and Wesker and the heart and all that, that's pretty cool, but Like, it's so ridiculous. Super Power Wesker and Chris punching a boulder. Damn, I need more nitro. These guys are faster than me. Come on, stay on the road. That seems to be the ticket. Many more checkpoints. I have rocket launchers, but I can't shoot backwards. Looks like there must be certain things that will let you shoot backwards. Come on, little home slice. You can do it. Am I going the right way? We're gonna find out together. Uranium fever. Fuck you, dude. I knew that he was right on my tail the whole time. Back the fuck up. Don't make me get physical. Oh, I can use the rocket to push myself forward? Hell no. I didn't know that. We're fucking flying. 150, 160. Jesus. Oh, I'm going too fast. Don't you dare. Damn, that was close. You fuckers. What was the point of shooting? I wasn't doing damage. It was close. I wasn't a fan of Dead Space Remake. It absolutely sucks. EA killed Dead Space again. What was wrong with the remake? Just a few little things different. There was no microtransactions or anything. Oh, shit.
Hey!
Could have been a lot worse. 155 standard gear car frame. Yeah, I don't think I have enough of a boost on mine. See, those you can't actually do whatever you want. Boost recovery chip. Auto repair, boost enhancer. Chip vehicles a boost. Increases boost speed and reduces energy consumption. That could be cool. Oh, it's not the right level. Uranium fever. Anything else I can do? Horizontal. Can't do that either. Boost accelerator. That would be sweet. It's be level 18 for that. I can't even get it to level 18.
Hey!
Hey! This dude out here looking like fucking say Bob. Why remake games already get a remade? I don't know. I never know. 3 remakes. Fuck out of my way. I don't know why the rocket speeds you up. Or does it? Actually, now that I look at it, maybe it's not. Oh lord jeez. Might keep them off me though. It doesn't look like it's going up. Ow! Damn, am I going slower? I'm not in this trouble. I can't go any faster. I'll do anything. We should have little health bars. Told you we were being tracked the whole way. Suka bliat. Even if it's out of your way, it seems to be better just to stay on the road. Move, bitch! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way. Is it better for me to just not let the nitro charge all the way? That's clear! Nice, we're not going to beat the 150 though. Damn! It's not about winning, it's the 150 that matters. Beating my record, but still not good enough. Saying all of this just makes me hate Resi fans. Why? Resi fans ask for something, they get it, then when they get it, they immediately ask for the next thing. Oh, Jesus. What, just because of Dead Rising? But see, the problem with Dead Rising is the team is gone, you know? It's not Resident Evil fan. It's fault. The team is gone. It was Capcom Vancouver, you know? They got fucked up. They got handed a bad stinky game.
Hey!
Dead Rising 4 was shit. No amount of anything we say or do can change that. It was rushed. Shocked. I'm not much help anyway. I still think Dead Rising 3 is the best. Nick and Dick. I just loved it, you know. It was dark and broody and really well put together. The city was small, contained, but extremely fun. All of the vehicles and mashing everything together was just super fun. I loved it. I loved it. It still had the psychos. Still kind of got the memo. 4 is just a disaster. Kind of ruined Frank as well, sadly. Turned him into a giant fucking joke. I don't know what they were going for. That game should have been cancelled. We're just so desperate to get a Black Friday Christmas joke that they didn't realize it needed another year or something, you know? It's unfortunate. They even tried to bring like photo into it. Grabbing the zombies for a selfie and stuff like this. Apart, that was some clever stuff. If I don't use all my nitro, maybe it'll charge faster. I just don't think I have enough boost in the game yet to beat what they want me to do. To beat your meat. Yeah, I played the holy bollocks out of 3. Also the co-op as well, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Thing is just a joke. You only drift, you can't really do a handbrake turn. 135, will it be enough? Probably not, it's probably 130. I always seem to be about 3 to 5 seconds under or over. So it's not enough. Just don't have the boost yet though. Maybe when it's later in the game, you know. You don't have access to the boost. You didn't even tell me. You got some goodies.
Hey!
You got a dirt buggy frame, cool. I think I might have beaten it, did I? 140 was the top one. Yeah, I beat that one handily. Cool, but that one, I can't get under 150. It's tough. I'll get more boost later. It's okay. Uranium fever. Alright, how long are we doing? Oh, geez, it's been 4 hours. Good God, time flies when you have fun. Why can't I? Junker Market. Why can't I go there? Oh, that's the battleship. I thought it was the town. Time flies when you're supersizing. Alright, that's all good.